Mic check. Mic check. What's going on, people? Lords of the Realm, what's going on? Hustle and motivate, what's going on, brother? Patcha, Lord PUBG, what's going on? Tell me know if my levels is good. Arcade, what's going on? Cyrus, you know what I mean? Same Fox. And what's going on? Oh, what's up, Hustle? That's what's up. Arcade, what's up? What's up? AKW, what's going on? Cyrus Burke, stop listening to my hot mic. I could have been saying disparaging things. Don't be recording that. Yo, Addict, talk to the people right quick. Just make sure your levels is alright. Addict's in the bushes, y'all. He worked like 18 hours. So the man is really in the bushes. King should be arriving shortly. We're going to get Neil up in here, man. Talk some gaming. Thank you, Frank and Kraken. Much appreciated. Lunkin, Lunker. What's going on at Six Layer? Thank you, brother. Six Layer, thank you again for the TV knowledge, man. Oh, you like the face back? Yeah, the mask is clean, son. The wolves is out, baby. You see the wolves? You see the wolves? What Mexicans wait for it? Yeah. Don't go to your local store with those masks, though. I don't want to get y'all locked up. But yeah, the mask is clean, man. Go support that. We got that pinned up on the top. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be shouting people out if they do purchases on the live stream. Red Raven, what's going on? K Asante, salute. What's up, brother? Thank you for the love earlier. Much appreciated. So, yeah, King will be in here, so I'm going to mute this because, you know, the copyright strike with his damn music when he come in with music. And Addicts, he's here, but he's in the bushes. He worked 18 hours, so I'll be pulling up, and I'm going to go get Neil now. So I'm going to see y'all in a bit. Oh, and Bounty Boom, what's up? I see you. I see you, player. I had to shout you out. You already know.
Hi, this is Lord Sovereign from the Iron Lord podcast. As you guys may recall, a few months back, King David OTW announced an amazing giveaway for the Xbox Series X. Well, I'm proud to announce that the Iron Lords podcast will once again be giving away another console at the end of this year. And that console will be a PlayStation 5. You heard correctly. So, how do you get in on this amazing giveaway? Let me explain. If you're already a member of the realm, what are you waiting for? Head on over to patreon.com, go to the Iron Lords podcast Patreon page, become a member of the realm to get your chance to win a PlayStation 5. You can also join us on YouTube/Iron Lords podcast. Become a member of the realm, and you will also have a ballot to win a PlayStation 5 console. And if you want to support us on both platforms, you'll have 2 ballots for each system to win either a PlayStation 5 console or, of course, as King David said, an Xbox Series X. This is an amazing opportunity that the Iron Lords podcast are so happy to bring to our community because you guys give so much back to us. So again, if you're not a member of the realm yet, what are you waiting for? Go out, join the realm on either Patreon or YouTube. And until next time, I'll see you at the round table.
We're live, but before we start the show, we look like we're having some technical stream difficulties. So chat, talk to me, let me know what.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yo, mic check, mic check. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Talk to me real quick. Levels is good. Yep. All right, cool. Neil, talk to the people real quick. Just a mic check.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Solve. Mic check.
Hello, hello, hello.
There we go. King, mic check. All right, man. So hopefully we can start now. We going straight to intro. Y'all done had enough song. Look, we just jumping right in, man. We jump right in. Yo, Let me know what's good, because I'm not talking until it's still good while the stream is live with the video now. All right, mic check's good. Video's good. All right. So far, so good. How that stream looking, Solve? How that stream looking, okay? On the YouTube refresh?
It is all right. It's all right. You know, it's going to start, fading out.
Yeah, it should start talking. But we rolling with it.
Yeah, that's right. He said everybody got thumbs up and fingers.
And we are finally live. Welcome to the Iron Lords podcast. And now also live on lordsofgaming.net. So check that out. Episode number 181. And it's another glorious Sunday. We're back at the round table on the Lord's Day. And today we are very excited about our special guest. And we've got AerialKnightsNeverYield. PlayStation 5 in the hands of media, PS5 dynamic cooling, and Xbox worldwide launch to discuss, so we're going to get right into it. I want to introduce a Lord whose stylized 3D artistry as a game developer is truly on the rise after revealing his latest title at Gamescom 2020. Not only is this futurized style Detroit runner equipped with the most banging beats, but also represents a beacon of hope for devs of color to aspire for greatness and never yield within our games industry. Introducing the independent developer and creator of the AerialKnightsNeverYield franchise, the real-life professor of 3D art, and the Lord who rides with No More Heroes as his best game of all time. Live from Detroit and making his debut into the realm of the Lords, my man, Lord Neil Jones. How you doing, sir?
Yo, I just want to say you got the most hood movie voice.
You feeling that?
I felt like I was watching the trailer for Step Up 3 or something.
Yo, you're a lord at what you do
In the world.
in the world. You're a lord at what you do, brother, in game development. An honor to have you in the realm, so we got to show you the proper respect, man. What's going on, sir? How you been, man?
I'm cool. I appreciate it. I appreciate the intro. It's like way fancier than I'm used to. Most people would just be like, "Yo, we got this black dev over here."
They be like, "It's him.
It's him."
Welcome,
Right? They
him."
be like, where the dark one at?
Oh my god. So other than game development, man, have you got a chance to play anything recently? Any games on your radar?
I play a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima. Try to play that update.
Nice.
I was on the fence about it because at first when I saw the game, I was like, it looks really standard, Assassin's Creed type thing. But man, that game is dope.
Yeah, that Legends.
And then Legends is crazy. I just hit 100. Like that rank 100, not rank 100, but power 100, whatever. So I can do the raid.
Yes. Getting raid ready, yeah, man. It's a cool mode. I gotta jump in there, man. Everyone's telling me good things, and it's just cool to see, right? A free title update, multiplayer support for a single player game. So I thought that was pretty cool, man. So that's been pretty much
expecting it.
Yeah. I have to agree. So pretty much that's been it. It's been Ghost just working on Aerial Knights there, sir.
Yeah, I ain't really got too much time other than because it's not just Aerial Knights. I've been working on a couple games. I worked on Jet for a little bit.
Okay.
That's coming out on the PS5. So y'all should follow their Twitter.
Okay. What's the name of that joint? Plug that. What's that, Jet?
Jet.
Okay.
They showed it at the PSX. Whenever they launched the PS5, they did a trailer for it.
No doubt.
I only did the art for it, or helped do the art for it. Very minimal, but like that game is really interesting. So
that's what's up, brother. That's what's up. They keep you busy, man. And of course, we had the 4 horsemen of gaming, but one of the wolves, one of the lords, is down, man. So shout out to Attic, man. He's not doing well. The brother had to work 19 hours, double shift. He came in, so don't blame Attic. Don't throw him in the bushes. Y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's all me, Cog. I made a judgment call. We got to protect the wolves, you know what I'm saying? But we still got the 3 other horsemen of gaming here in the realm. And, of course, we got our most technical gaming lord, the solo gamer who lives for the single-player selfish experience, and also the Sostradamus, the Lord of Clarity, and Lord Patreon of the Iron Bank, my man, Lord Sovereign. How we doing?
You know what I'm doing? I'm creeping.
Woo! Feed the wolves.
In the hood, baby. Boogie down, baby. You know how we do.
And the jukes.
And when this gotta go here, the jukes going down.
The jukes.
You're not catching me sleeping.
Make sure y'all get that hotness, man. Teespring.com. Y'all see it pinned up in there. The wolves is out. The gators. Let's go.
There's too many cameras out here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
No,
Can't breathe.
Gotta breathe. Yo, Kai Batsu in there. He said, "Did I just walk into Division 2?" You gotta get the super chat.
Yeah, okay. We got night music with the $4 super chat. Good morning to you as well, sir. Then we have Squirrely Dan with the $5 super chat. Come on, guys. This is not we start a podcast on my birthday. How we start a podcast joke. Let's get this cracking. Also, sorry for missing the last 2 casts live on vacay with the fam. Not at all, brother. Enjoy that vacay. Happy birthday to you, my brother, as well.
No doubt.
Then we have Kurt with the $5 super chat. Y'all got me reaching for my wallet with all these masks on.
It's a stick up. We don't see them super chats. It's gonna be a problem.
Then we got Perfect Shogun with the $5 super chat. Good morning, welcome, Lord Neil. Kai gave us a preview of his new single, "Chat Talk to Me."
Oh yeah. Y'all listen to them bars. Yeah, so
hit that like button.
Hit that like.
And Kai Basu with the $2 super chat. Did I just walk into the Division 2?
Oh, you got
what's it called? The Dark Zone? Then we got the Dark Zone.
We're in the Dark Zone right now, for sure.
Then we got Neo Mental with the $5 super chat. Lord Suave, steal your girl and your wallet. Yeah. I'm not looking suave today. I'm looking at Addict today. I didn't even get a chance to shave.
No. We got. Let me get some vendetta. Oh, you got him.
Sin Vendetta with the $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. Lord King, I know you throw all Souls-like games in the bushes, but I'd like to offer you a challenge. If you can get through one playthrough of Demon Souls for PS5, I'll gift you the next video game of your choice.
Okay, so you heard that, King?
I'm not buying that game. So you can save your money and don't gift it to me.
Yo, let me get Stitch. Oh, let me get Stitch with the $5 super chat. Is there anything else we can make King do?
Yo, Stitch, on God and them. Yeah. Yo, you see where I'm at with it, right? Wait till my intro, Stitch. I'm sick and tired of you. I'm gonna find where you at, and we coming for you.
Yo, him and Squirrely got it out to you. What's up, man? What's been going on? Anything else you've been playing? Anything going on with you?
No, man. I've been in the bushes like the past month, man. They really nothing. Not even Hades. I can't. I don't have time to pull out my Switch and play a little bit. So,
damn.
That's what it's been, man. So just now, you know how I do when the new consoles come in the house. I gotta start. I gotta clean the house top to bottom. The babies are coming in. So,
exactly.
You don't want to infect the babies with the old baby business.
So that has been it, sir. Looks like we got the Liz. You want to get the Liz?
Yeah. The Liz with the $3 super chat. Cigar, bourbon, mowing the lawn, and ILP. Let's go.
Salute. Yo, Humble be stupid.
Humble Beast with the $5 super chat. Osama David and Jihadi Sovereign about to behead some ponies.
Yo, y'all doing the most. Y'all doing the most this morning. Relax.
Let's get there.
And that's pretty much it, all.
Yeah, man, I'm done. That is it. In the bushes.
No doubt. And of course, we have the Incredible Hulk of this, aka the Excess Gamer.
Ooh.
The prophet of Xbox. King of the statues. Demands nothing less than that premium experience. It is the leader of the Fraud Alert movement.
Ooh.
Beloved Lord King, how we doing, sir?
Oh, you know how we doing. The Gators is in the building.
Feed the wolves. The wolves is out.
Oh, they will feed off of you. Y'all know what it is. When I walk down the street, I'm wearing this. It's a movement. Dudes be like, what? Excuse me? I ain't say a word. Excuse me?
They talk different. They tone. The octave go down.
Wait till they see that TM right next to it, baby.
Oh, foul.
Yes. All right. So, a couple of things I want to get out of the way.
Let's get to it.
Will Me Hood.
The packing challenge.
I ain't never scared.
Ain't never scared, yo.
I'm gonna tell you right now. So I'm gonna let all you dudes know, if you're not a member of the Realm or a Patreon member, you will never see me die.
Yeah, Neil. The Realm voted, man. They want King to do the packing challenge. One chip challenge, man.
I start sweating when I see that.
I swear, I got uncomfortable.
It is what it is.
Is Debo in there? Make sure Debo ain't in the chat, y'all. Y'all know how he go.
Let me
Debo got nowhere to go. Though.
Yeah,
he got me.
Let me talk about something real quick.
Let's get it.
Got a little man talk for people.
Man talk. Okay.
So I saw something. Like I was asleep the other day, and I go on Twitter, and I saw my name in something. I'm like, why is somebody atting me?
Right.
All right. So all that derogatory talk, calling somebody an X-bot and ponies. I'm your best X-bot. When you say ignorant stuff like that, that's like calling me your best N-word. When I call somebody a pony, I don't ever attach anyone's name to it. Never. Because those are fighting words. Right? Those are fighting words. Because literally you're being disrespectful. So that's my best N-word. Kid Smooth, if he didn't take offense to it, that's him.
Right.
I know the Ashen one took offense to it.
Right.
And I took offense to it.
Okay.
Now, if you're a content creator, you don't want no smoke with me, don't at me in nothing.
I feel that.
I don't at anybody in anything. I post and I leave it there. Notice I didn't at you when I went at you. Right? So if you're a friend and you don't know what you said was out of the line, you should have reevaluated all your little likes that you got. See, because like I put there before, seems to me like you trying to catch a wave by adding my name to something. The ocean don't need to catch a wave. I make the wave.
I feel you, bro. Listen,
so
okay,
what we gonna do is you're gonna refrain from doing that divisive talk and separating individuals from this side to that side, because there's no sides. These are the invisible wars,
bro. We all gamers, y'all.
All right, we don't sit in these boardrooms. We're not privy to these conversations with these companies. So we're gonna stop that, towing that line. Stop that.
Right.
Now you can rep your box, you like your box, whatever, but don't be disrespectful to other individuals for whatever they like or whatever they choose.
Right.
Leave them in that space, but rep your stuff.
Right.
And leave my name out of it, because the smoke is terrible.
I feel you.
Now, what I was doing this weekend.
Before you, I just need to add
on.
I just need to add on, and we'll move on from man talk. I just gotta say, Neil's laughing. I just gotta say, like, I feel where you're coming from. All I would say is this, y'all. Again, like King said, rep your side. That's cool. You got a favorite. We all got preferences. That's cool. The problem I'm seeing with y'all online is too much of the personal attacks. When you start personalizing it, you know what I'm saying, and you at somebody, or you making fun of somebody, or they mental illness, or you putting pictures up or something of that, like, we gamers. We ain't from that. And like King said, the Lords are different. The Lords move different. We're not with the disrespect. So everybody come in. We're all gamers. That's the unifying common bond here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it should be about. That's all I want to say on that. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Get your joint off, King. You know what I'm saying? What you been playing, bro?
Oh, okay. Well, my man Habib, the
greatest
UFC fighter.
Khabib's on his joint.
Yo, he put your man in the rolling death cradle.
Shout out to Tekken.
Yo, when I saw him throw him in the rolling death cradle. Yo, he put him in a rolling death cradle. As soon as he put him in a rolling death cradle, he tapped. The ref didn't even see it. Yo, like, soon as he put it in there, he was like, no, my man.
Your man was asleep, though. Your man was asleep.
Yo, he's never been in that move. Like, you know, the panic set into a dude when he locked it. I've never seen the move. I only seen it in Tekken when you did it to me. So I was tapping too. I was tapping for the dude. I was like, yo, he got you. It's over. Yo,
got you.
The way he had his body contorted and moved into a little ball, he had him in a ball, and his face, like from round one, his face, the level of determination. I'm trying to kill you, with everything I get you with, and if I get you, you know, you know what he evolved into. What? I love this guy so much. I love him so much. Remember, I told you he jumped into crowds. I love him. He did the eagle kick into the crowd.
He's out there.
I love this guy so much for the simple fact he's evolved his style from not just the floor.
Right.
His stand-up game. Is bonkers.
I saw when he jabbed the con in the mouth. I was like, oh,
that was a respect. That was a respect.
That was. I'm gonna tell you, man. Khabib, to me, my favorite fighter of all time is Rickson Gracie, and Rickson Gracie never graced the UFC because he wanted more money than they were willing to give him, and he deserved that money. This is a man that's never been defeated. This is a man who takes no one for granted. He fights everyone. And like King was saying, when you go in there and you see the determination on his face, this is a dude that once that door closes in the octagon, his job is to kill you. His job is to kill you, and it's the referee's job to stop him from killing you. Now, it is very much that, because I remember seeing an interview with Rickson Gracie, and he said the same thing. He's like, I go in there with the willingness to die.
Right.
Yeah.
And I expect the person, my opponent, to have that same willingness. So they know where I'm coming from when I attack them.
Right.
And it is not my place. And then the thing is, as soon as the match is over, you are my brother. I am worried about you. I'm worried about everything. And he said, I love you before, during, and after. But that moment during, I'm trying to kill you, even if I love you.
It is what it is. Training with bears at a young age.
And that's Khabib. Like, Khabib, listen, all you have to say is the man trained with bears.
Yeah.
The man, he has no equal in that regard.
Jeez.
And it doesn't matter who he's in there against. It doesn't matter the style. It doesn't matter. I've never doubted this man being able to put anyone away.
Yeah.
And it just showed, because Gagey's a beast.
Gagey's not whack.
Gagey is not whack. Gagey
made him so.
Yo, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up, that deal?
Who got kicked in the face?
Yeah, he talking about the other UFC event. Yeah, that other joint was crazy, man.
That was
Because
like,
I don't even watch UFC, but I heard it. Like
I heard
him get kicked in the face. And I opened up Twitter and saw it, and I was like, "Dang, you woke me up."
UFC been popping, son. It been popping.
It really
I don't really rock with the UFC because I don't really rock with Dana White like that. But,
I feel that.
But I catch the highlights and stuff, and I used to kickbox back in the day.
Okay.
So like after you do it, it's like
You respect it.
It's not even respect it. It's like you don't. You either choose, like you either like this I'm all in.
Yeah, okay, I gotta make a decision about all in, about not about this life.
Right.
Neil said he did it and said, okay, so the programming goes like this, right?
He went back to coding.
Let's get back to coding. Let's get to this coding.
I gotta hit y'all with
I did it for like 2 years. I did it for like 2 years. Like you get kicked in the face that one good time. Like
I'm good.
I don't do this no more.
That's when you start reevaluating life.
Like I literally I was really good at it. I got kicked in the face real hard, like a real kick. Like because I was rocking with people in my tier.
Yeah.
And they was like, all right, let's move you up. And then this one dude, he was smaller than me too. He was like, I had a good foot on him. I went in there confident. He kicked me in the face. Match wasn't even over. I just walked off on that. I started packing up my stuff.
Salute the deal. You know, you understand the levels to this.
And the funny thing is stuff like that. Like sometimes it's like, y'all, I'm done, right? And then sometimes it's even like your body knows it and that you're different and you don't even realize it. Because I remember like Cog, like I used to play baseball. I was very good at baseball.
You used to wrestle. He was a beast.
Yeah, exactly. So in baseball, I took a fastball right between my eyes, like right between my eyes, to the point like the seams were right here. And then so I was good. I healed. I came back. I practiced. I got back. When I got back into game situations, no matter what I did, when I got a ball smoked at me, like I just jumped and reacted. I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm good. I'm fine. And it was just my mind and my body reacting in a way that I couldn't control anymore. And I was never the same after.
Never the same. Sometimes you never. It's a good point. Like some experiences, I gotta hit time on this.
Yeah, we got a lot to do.
Yeah, we got time in Addict's voice.
Hold on. Let me get my weekend over.
Get your weekend over, please, sir.
Game Pass.
Yes.
Right now, Katana Zero is inside Game Pass. I cannot recommend that game more.
Yes.
All right. That's the only game right now that has torn me away from Neon Abyss.
Right.
Slightly though, slightly, a little bit. But this Katana Zero is not a roguelike. It's an action game.
Yeah, it's fire.
With a rewind feature. It's one hit death.
Yeah.
Right. So you could be all the way through the board. And that one dude get that one hit on you, boop, you're dead.
Yep.
Right, and you got to start it all over. It is probably one of the best new action games I got my hands on right now. And there's different ways to attack it. It's like Mass Effects with the skill tree. I mean, with the dialogue tree. The dialogue tree directly affects what's going to happen next, right? So it's not something that you have to wait a couple of boards for or something like that. If you choose the wrong thing at the wrong time, you're into a different situation. That's what I really like the game about, because it changes on the fly for whatever your response is to certain situations and stimuli. So you can attack it in a stealth manner. You can attack it many different ways on how you do a board. It's no one set way, and you can use the environment to mask your attacks. It is something that if you have Game Pass, give it a check out. Check it out. There's a couple other games that came in there right now, but if you guys see it, trust me. And there's a lot of blood, so watch out for the kids.
No doubt. I gotta hit you with the time, sir. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. It's a long show. So, do we got the any super chats? We
have Eagles fan 76 with $2 super chat. Yo, the storefront won't load. Need that ILP merch. That's weird. Check it out.
We got you right now, bro. We gonna keep getting super chats. I'll put it in there though.
Yeah. Okay. Then we got Smitty Smith with the $2 super chat. Khabib.
Yeah,
he will be missed.
He's not coming back. That's it.
Yeah, he's definitely not coming back. He's one of those dudes when he says it is over. That's it.
Yeah, you believe it. You believe it.
Yeah, make sure you get these.
There go the storefronts in there now. Put it in
the
there.
Corona blockers.
Real quick
get
before we get into
blockers up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Before we get into Neil's intro,
What's up?
guys, next Sunday is D-Day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Next Sunday, we will announce the winners of the Xbox Series X sweepstakes and the PS5 sweepstakes. So if you have not joined the realm, either on Patreon, on YouTube, be sure you're
in there. That. Make sure you're in there because the cutoff.
The cutoff, if it's not there in the list by Saturday evening, it ain't counting. So it's a wrap. So please, if you plan to join the realm, do it soon. All right.
Let me get the homie Vagabondo. Please say something, brother. Thank you for the $5 Canadians. So it's my Destiny, bro. So make sure you do that. Vagabondo. Slow-mo says, "Solve, did you get my bribe?" Anyway, and of course, we have the gaming ninja himself, the Shinobi Unlocked LordCognito.
Time. No,
damn. Spreading that realness in the front with the eye. You did me dirty. Yeah, we cold-blooded out here. We cold-blooded in the room. Now, tell you what you want to hear, what you need to hear. I'll make it quick, man. Make sure y'all catch that last word with Ebontis. We had the Destiny fam up in the building. Wilhelm Scream, Teaser Teddy. These are the clan mates, the fun, the jokes, all that, man. It was a good show. Please check that out. I just been a lot of Destiny, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. But do a little catch up, but I haven't got a chance to play too much. Oh wow, we got 2 shout outs. I want to hit up Game Over Brian. Salute, $5 super chat. Brother King, I respect what you said, and I'm repping my 65-inch TCL gang standing tall. So he repping.
That's right. You getting your PlayStation day one, right? No need to go up. Don't worry about it.
And salute, put the horns in there for our brother Makai 28. Welcome to the realm, brother.
Yes.
In the chat, baby.
Put that in the chat, man. You already know. And Bounty Boom, salute, brother. I see you. $2 in the chat, salute. Makai said if you got the joint, we got you, man. Put it up in there, man. So look, long show, a lot to talk about. So now that we got to what the Lords have been playing and all the man talking, the good stuff, we got and UFC. I want to start the kick in the face, and Lord Neil's gonna I want to start with Lord Neil. His video game system history, his journey into game development, and of course, what led him to creating the promising and stylized runner, AerialKnightsNeverYield. So, Lord Neil, let's start from the very beginning. What was some of the first video game systems you had, and what got you into gaming?
I mean, we can make this real quick because it's not a long history. We have nothing. Wow. My grandma, who's like Detroit OG, she ran like a bunch of restaurants in Detroit, dealt with all the Motown people. I didn't even believe her at first. She would tell stories about, I dealt with this person. I didn't know who these people were.
Smokey Robinson pulled up. Who's Smokey?
Yo, he's dead serious. He's not joking.
You joking, but she said stuff like this, and and then Aretha Franklin died, and I was like, they gave us tickets to go to her funeral or whatever. She's like, I ain't going to her funeral. I was like, what's wrong with Aretha Franklin? She was like, and then she told me the story of what Aretha Franklin did to her. I was like, is that, I didn't believe her. And then I went to clean up her basement. And I just found pictures and notes and all these things from these famous people.
Wow.
And I was like, all that stuff was true?
Wow.
Her grandma had smoked.
She got to write a whole book.
She could write a book, brother.
The only reason I say that is because my grandma, she plays like a giant role in like all of this. Anyway, she she took me and my brothers in. She raised us all by herself. We was loud and annoying, so she bought us a Sega Genesis. We had the worst games. We had the what was it? The Lion King.
Oh! Shout out to those bad movie ports.
Actually a good game.
Shout out to those terrible movie port games.
That was a good platform.
I had all the movie ports. It was like Lion King. It was like that Mickey Mouse. I had Aladdin. That Mickey Mouse game into the
Don't tell me Castle of Illusion.
Castle of Illusion was fire.
You know what makes sense though? That kind of makes sense because your animation is legit. So you had the best animation games back when you was younger. Shout out to grandma, man.
What game you looking at? My animation is trash.
He said my animation. Yeah, he threw himself under the bus. He threw himself in the bushes.
No, I seen the comments.
He said I see the comments. Listen, man. The game's still being worked on.
Right. I don't deny it. I'm like, I can't be good at everything. Y'all don't have to deal with these crappy animation. Unless y'all want to give me some more money for this.
I feel that.
That's right.
So that Genesis,
Yeah, we had Genesis, and then she bought us a Nintendo 64 with only Pokemon Stadium.
Wow.
That's the only game we ever had for that. So I never played anything other than that. And then I saved up my money, and we got a GameCube with Star Fox and Smash Brothers.
okay.
It was like this Star Fox, Smash Brothers, and Animal Crossing. That was about it.
That's what's up, bro.
And then and then I became old enough to save up for my own stuff, and it was like Nintendo. Then I switched over to 360.
Okay.
At the end of 360, I ended up playing Destiny. And then PS4.
Okay. Salute. No, so
yeah, it was.
You would say from the 64 on that it was more your personal involvement. You were kind of trying to get systems or get systems on your own.
Yeah, I had a choice then. Like,
see, shout out to grandma. You know what she did? Right. She instilled that hustle in you. She gave you the whack stuff that you didn't want to make sure that you got a job to buy what you wanted.
She didn't know. She bought anything that had Disney or Power Rangers on it.
But what about, all right, but here's the thing. There's a culture back in the day I want to know if you was a part of. Like, were you in the trading games culture? Like, were friends to come over and stuff like that? Because that's how we used to survive when, when moms and them was acting up. Yeah. We would actually get together. Okay, so what you getting? You gonna get this one? I'm gonna get this one, so we can have stuff to trade amongst each other and borrow from each other. Like, did you guys do that with your friends in Detroit?
I did it once, and then I didn't get my game back.
Oh, hell no! Yeah, he is from Detroit.
Yep. Friendship over.
He said, "Yo, all right, so let me get back my Lion King. What Lion King?
Oh man, come on, they did my boy Neil dirty.
It was one game.
Which game?
I forgot what game it was, but it was a really hard, bad game, and I was like, I don't care. But then my grandma found out I didn't get it back, and she was like, you ain't trading your games no more.
Ooh.
I like your grandma, man.
I like grandma.
I
like grandma. That's what's up, man. Tremendous. So I see the journey still going through, doing the games, doing the trade, and all that stuff. Now I want to get into obviously as far as your journey and saying, okay, game development, right? And like, what made you say, okay, I want to pursue this career now to make games? And then the other thing a lot of people don't realize is that you are actually a professor of 3D art. So I want to talk about both of those things. So let's start first one with game development and what inspired you.
Okay. When I was in high school, I went to robotics. We just went to the Ford Foundations and all these places out here, and did some like robotics, and that's basically where they just teach you how to the mechanical stuff about building robots and putting stuff together. It was really cool. I didn't have a clue of what I wanted to do, but I play video games all the time. So like dumb me, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna make video games. That was like in 9th grade, and I just was like, there was no backup plan. I was just like, this is what I'm gonna do, and if not, I guess I'm working at McDonald's for the rest of my life. Yeah, like I got real lucky that I happened to be okay at getting stuff done with it. But a lot of people like they just try to fall into it and like with no kind of plan like I did, but it doesn't really work out all the time.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I mean, cause so basically, like, what was the first journey? Like, what was the first, would you say, like, step that really put you on your way as far as game development? Like, what would you think was the first, like, kind of monumental step?
I play. I went to a for-profit school. It was a terrible school. I'm not going to promote them. But like that whole thing, I thought I was going to be a coder and stuff, and I tried a bunch of stuff, and I was trash at everything.
I hated coding. That coding broke me. Because I remember with some little BS database stuff just to do something simple, and I was like, "Oh no, this is terrible." Like, I got so much respect for y'all that could do any of that, because like that to me is when I knew that I was not about that life.
No,
I love games.
You know what did me dirty, and it's Cognito's fault.
What?
Is this game called Fighter Maker?
Fighter Maker.
so and it gives you all the tools, but you just got to put it together.
Yep.
I couldn't put it together. I couldn't make a leg move.
Just to get the guy in the stance. It would take like 2 hours for me to do this, and I'm like,
Game. I went back to the store like 5 minutes after I purchased. That's when I know GameStop was really raping dudes. And pause. So I went inside GameStop and I was like, "Yo, this game is defective.
It ain't working.
I want my money back." Right? They gave me exactly what the store credit was for it. I paid like $60. They gave me $23.95.
Yeah, that's the jerking back in the day, you, man.
good.
But continue.
Yeah.
I interrupted you
But
there. You were saying.
Did y'all do the GameStop hustle where you would beat a used game within 6 days and take it
Yes.
back?
Yes,
Yes, of
sir.
course.
Yes, sir. We
Yes,
do
of
all
course.
the loopholes. Continue.
Yep, that's all I did. That's all I did. Because I ain't had no money.
Facts. Salute, man. I feel you, brother.
I felt bad after a while, but then like I got older and I was like, it's a corporation, whatever. I ain't hurt nobody.
He's not hearing nobody. No doubt, no doubt. So yeah, so you would say what was the breakthrough that you was like, okay, I'm getting more confident. I can do this.
Yeah. I think when, like a lot of people when they were kids, they messed around with Neopets, and they had that HTML thing, and like that really like eased me into like, oh, this is how this stuff is done. Oh, I could do this. I couldn't do that. I found out later, but I fell into like doing 3D art. I got like semi good at that, and just kept hustling with that. Found some like little internships and like pretty much free work. But I could build a resume off of.
Nice.
I end up after graduating and getting the degree or whatever. Floated around a bunch of places, just doing like real like contract work. Don't nobody actually hire nobody no more.
Right, that's real talk.
So
Same thing with me in IT. I did the same thing, contract work to get the resume up, right? Get the experience, so they're showing that you're proving that you in this work environment you could do this.
Yep. So I did that for a while. Then I, worked on some like games that never got released. Then I worked on some indie games, like some more free work. And then I really got frustrated because like after like almost 10 years of like, doing contract work and putting the work in, game industry still wouldn't give me like any kind of like play. Like I got thousands of emails that I sent out. It was like, yo, am I good enough? And then like, nah, there's something about you that don't really fit in. So they had no reason for not hiring me. They just be like, yeah, you don't really fit our, studio culture. And then I was like, all right.
Wow.
So, it like this game was actually going to be my last game. I was like, I'm gonna do this, put my money into it, put my time into it. If it don't work out, I'm just gonna, move on and do some day job stuff and like, really get my life together.
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
But people seem to like it. So
I'm gonna hold you there because we go. I got a whole segment for you with Ariel now. I don't want you to touch that yet. But what I want to do is first of all salute you on your perseverance, right? Not giving up, still keeping pushing forward, still doing the work again. Contract work, getting the experience, building that resume, right? Even when you're getting these adversities of not necessarily people, wanting to bring you into the team. But again, I also didn't want to forget, which I think is really remarkable that you do, again, you being a professor of 3D art. That is really cool because you are now teaching people part of your craft. Can you give us a little bit of background about that?
Yeah, once I moved back from, I was living in Texas for a little bit for like some job. I came back, and one of my boys who like I helped out, you just do favors for people sometimes. He hit me up because he started running this game program at this local college. He was like, "Yo, no one else in Michigan can like, do this stuff like kind of like you can." And he was like, asked me to come in, just like teach one class. They was feeling me,
Nice.
but I always been real with it. I was like, I was like, yo, like game industry won't hire me, but I think I'm pretty okay at what I do.
3D art.
Right. So they was feeling it. It worked out. I've been teaching there for almost 4 years now.
That's what's up, bro. Like, was there any nerve? Like, I admire you because like I don't know, King Saul. Like, could you just walk into a class and like? Professoring is real to me, man.
I'm gonna be honest. Like this experience of being on a podcast, it's one of those things where my fear of being in front of a crowd is lessened considerably,
right.
Which is weird because we're not in front of anybody, right? But my fear of sort of getting up and speaking doesn't.
Eagles fan 76. Thanks for purchasing that net gate. I see you, brother. The Wolves is out. Feed the Wolves. I see you. Continue.
For me, it's diminished considerably. Like I don't, beforehand, I'd be probably in a corner somewhere just puking up or something like that. But I think it's just practicing doing that sort of stuff in whatever sort of realm it is, whether it's actually in front of a classroom or just speaking in general. When you know people are are listening to you, it just I don't know. I got over it after a while.
Yeah, no, that's respect.
I don't, I don't have no problem with that. I can talk in front of millions of people.
I know how we know. How you ain't got no problem. Man, talk.
I'm prepared for what God said. He told me at some point in time, I'm gonna get what he said he's gonna give me.
You gonna get those balls off.
Yeah, I want everything else.
Real quick, let's catch up on the super chats real quick, and then
Eagles fan is out here. That's my dude.
Salute. He got the drip and he got the joint.
Yo, so I know what he doing though. Yo, salute. Eagles fan, don't let me catch you in the news.
Don't blame ILT. We are not responsible for activities, unsavory activities.
No, but he's the one that's on our Instagram. He hits the gym.
Yeah.
So I know he gonna throw the mask on when he go to the gym. I know. I see the vision. I see the vision.
Hey, y'all gonna get somebody in trouble.
Yeah,
exactly. Health is wealth, y'all.
Anybody on the news wearing our
the Lords are not responsible. We are promoting health, fitness, in the gym. We want these in the gym. We want to promote social distancing.
Wear your mask. It's not when you're doing illicit things.
What they said, it's a new gang in the street called the Iron Lords.
Imagine that.
New gaming gang.
Baby. Your team is on TV.
They gonna blame y'all for those riots.
They gonna blame us. Assailants were wearing wolf masks.
Supply and demand.
Throwing people in the bushes. Continue.
We got Briscoe son with $2 super chat. Yo, King, Rise and Shine took me off of Neon Abyss.
I purchased Rise and Shine. I think it's getting ready to leave Game Pass right now. So if y'all want to get it on the discount, go try it out real quick before it leaves. I purchased that game.
No doubt.
And we have Gerald Mack with the $5 super chat. Shout out to the ILP and guest Neil Jones. Big up Black Devs. ILP #1 podcast. Thank you, sir.
All 5 of us.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
And then put the crest in the chat for our newest member, Jose F. Thank you, sir.
Welcome to the round,
you trying
brother.
to get that Xbox or that PlayStation.
There we go. That's how you do it. And
I'm trying to get that Xbox and PlayStation.
You gotta join the round.
All you gotta do is just hit that join button at the bottom. Hit that join button. Hit that join button.
No. Are we all caught up?
That's a super side note though, but it's amazing how so many like influencers get like consoles before the devs. Like I know so many devs who like could not get one. I've been on calls with like some higher ups, and I was like, "Yo, can you slide me an Xbox? I'll pay for it." I swear, I said this. I was like, "So I'll pay for it. Is there any way you can just hook me up with one? I see like people getting one. Like I'm working with y'all.
I'm working with you."
And everyone always says, "That's not my department."
Oh man, it's not my department. Damn.
That's over there. Tito did it.
Yeah. I know. He's taking a goose chase. Salva, we all caught up?
Yeah, well caught up.
All right, cool. So look, man, I wanted to save Aerial Night because we got to get to it. So let's just get into this main event of why we are here. You know what I'm saying? And what's the Rick Rude joint? Hit the music.
That joint is.
I keep it going like. I keep it moving like. I keep it going like. I keep it going, they ain't bringing me down. I keep on flowing like I live in it now. Like a river, I be driven in style. I'm running wild, now I'm on the way anyway. Cause I took a different route. Say it loud, I say it proud, I'm never gonna quit. I'm too legit, need no assist, I'm always in a mix. Ain't never seen anything quite like this. In a league of my own, I'm one of a kind. I be in the zone, I be on the grind, now leave me alone. You wasting my time, the clock's ticking, I'm not slipping. I gotta get it, every second, every minute. That's why I'm living, no ifs and buts about it, that's why I'm winning. Even when I got it, I see the vision, ain't no limit to where I can take it. If you're thinking otherwise, then you're mistaken. Every barrier I'm breaking, you are now in the midst of a legend in the making. And that's a fact, got it like that. One time for your mind, bring it right back. Running the game, and I'm on the right track. I'm running the game, and I'm on the right track.
Don't forget me.
Did y'all get that? Did y'all catch that? I see flame emojis in there. Yeah, that's his
put
game.
That flame emojis
with the
in
flame
that
emoji,
yes.
that. Yo, tell me that beat wasn't knocking though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Daniel said no Switch love. Look, man, he got to go for the major platform.
Yeah.
We know Switch gonna come in hot.
On it.
We working on it. Switch gonna come in hot eventually.
I can't announce nothing, but I'm definitely. It's rough.
Woo, okay. You know what I'm saying? Yo, salute, man. So look, man, Lord Neil, you know. what led you to creating this promising, stylized runner, look like it's in futuristic Detroit anime vibes? You know what I'm saying? I want you to educate the realm about Aerial Knights Never Yield.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, thanks for. I'm looking at the chat. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are very kind. But yeah, like when I was trying
somebody hit you like, yo, you on Iron Lords right now?
Yo, that's literally what it is. That's funny. When I was trying to like come up with something I was gonna make as like my last game. It's not my last game now.
Obviously. Shout out to your last being your best. You first. That's
right. But yeah, when I was coming up with something to make, I wanted to make something that was like a little bit familiar, but that I had a lot of room to change, because people can look at this game and just think that it's like one of those standard runners, but it's not that at all. Once you play it, it feels totally different. And I switched it up with like a lot of like heavily Black influenced music, and like I literally like took, or where my idea was to take, the culture and like put it into it. And I don't want to generalize Black people, but like my personal view of our culture and like put into it. Because some, like, I know a lot of Black people gonna be like, yeah, I don't really rock with this, but hey, more power to you. I'm just like doing something that represents me really well.
Anybody's gonna see that trailer and not rock with that. Like, yo, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, man. The thing
I really appreciate it, because I don't do a lot of video editing, and then like this is like my second trailer I ever cut together. So like I was like real nervous when I was making it. I was sweating. I was like, I don't know.
Let me tell you right now, you made me a fan, because you said it best. We're gonna deep dive with the music in a minute, but for me, and again, speaking Black culture, hip hop, the Lords come from that. You know what I'm saying? And I always feel it's a genre that's not represented a lot. So I think it's funny, Solve, how you can watch something, a trailer of the same thing 2 different times, but if the music is appealing to you, it has a different connection, right? Like I'm like, I don't care what's going on, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. But the thing too, I want to get back to the game. We're going to do a deep dive with the music, but I want to think, I like what you did. Talk about what you did as far as Detroit reffing. Because I saw some references, bro. Now give me if I'm off now. All right, what I caught, you had your guy, right? I'm assuming it's you, the Aerial Knight, you know what I'm saying? But if not, it's cool. But what I was going to say, I love the Detroit joint. So I caught some Beverly Hills Cop vibes from Detroit.
Yep.
My man, I knew it. I was like, that's grandma or somebody in the house know about Eddie Murphy and Beverly Hills Cop. Because it felt like the jacket, the whole thing. You
know about his shirt, though?
Nah, talk to me.
So in Beverly Hills Cop, well, that's how the story goes. Like Eddie Murphy came to Detroit, and there was this school that I went to called Mumford, like a high school. He went in there. He went to the school to walk around or whatever. They gave him the shirt that they wear in gym, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna wear this in the movie." He wore it the whole movie. It says Mumford on his shirt, and I was like, "Man, that's the dopest story." I try to put it into the game.
That's fire, brother. Wow, I had no idea. Now you gonna make me go back and watch that. That's crazy.
That's what's up.
Salute, man. And
he's dope. I was just saying he's dope.
That's what's up, bro. And the other thing I had to ask, one random question I gotta ask when we get into the music is what's the deal with that Neo boy joint? What's that? Any significance to that in the game? That handheld?
No, Neo just means new. And I couldn't call it Game Boy, so
right. Okay, that's what's up.
That's what's up, brother. That's what's up.
Okay, so I seen that little game inside now. Question. This was my question. That little game inside looked like it's legit. Can you play that game too?
Yeah, it's a mini game.
Oh!
Yo.
I did what's it called? A D-make? I tried to do my own D-make before someone else did.
Okay, that's what's up.
So question,
man,
I don't know if you're gonna ask this, Cog, but the Aerial Knight name, where does that come from?
That's actually been my gamer tag since I was like 10.
All right, that's great. To me, the moment I saw that, it put a smile on my face, because it's like, this is a guy making a game by himself. Yeah. And he's making sure you know his name.
Facts.
You're not being timid about it. And then hearing your story about how, basically the industry at large is kind of not allowed you to kind of make your place in it. And you say, I'm going to make my own place. And, when you see like a Kojima game, Kojima makes sure you know it's his game.
Facts. Yep. And that's literally why I did it.
Exactly. I saw that. I was like, yes. You're gonna know my name.
So
you're gonna know my name.
Literally got one of my points because I was gonna ask him. I was like, it's such a rare thing. You know what I'm saying? As an indie developer, or just a developer in general, like you said, to put that name, it's Aerial Knights Never Yield. You know what I'm saying? This is the brand, Aerial. So I think that prefix is so important. You know what I'm saying? As to have ownership, right? It creates a brand. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really cool for you to do that. You know, at the start of your not last game, because you won't be more games.
That's right.
But so I'll get the super chats.
At the time, I was just throwing everything out there. I was just like, yo, I don't care no more. I'm just gonna put my name on it, put my face everywhere. If they don't like it, then oh well.
That's right. Nothing to lose. Right. That's right. Everything to gain.
I feel it. I respect that. Let's get these super chats solved, and I'll get some more questions for him.
We have Smitty Smith with the $5 super chat. CNN. There have been a string of Series X's and PS5s gone missing. 76. The Lords make me do it.
Hey, easy.
Don't say that.
Easy. Do not put on the mask. No net gated purchases for that.
Do what you gotta do. God bless.
Go. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
I'm not gonna say I can't control your actions.
All press is good press.
We're gonna have to put a disclaimer with these net
control your
gators.
actions, but if it formulates a movement, let it happen.
Yo, King about to smoke. Continue.
King gonna get y'all in trouble. Y'all gonna be in court.
We're gonna be in court. Y'all replaying this on
call
us.
me and they just gonna see me come in and sit down with the briefcase. Yeah, my client is going home today.
What else we got?
And we have Black Ronin 357 with the $5 super chat. Trailer made me a day one purchaser. Dope beat. Salute Aerial Knight.
Woo,
brother.
That's what's up. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Then we have Webhead420 with the $5 super chat. Shout out to the guest. I love seeing Black developers in the industry. Keep up the good work.
Salute. Salute.
Then we have Black Ronin again with the $5 super chat. We need more Black devs / studios to allow us to show the world how we want to be seen and portrayed. Facts.
Salute. We all caught up?
No, we have. Hold on. We had a couple added here. We have K Asante with the $10 super chat. Salute to the Lord. So excited you guys have been showcasing Neil and his game. I've been hyped since I saw this at that Xbox showcase. Keep going, Neil. Don't quit. We got you out here. Support Black.
That's what's up. Yeah. Yo, salute to the admin, Lord Hyde, bought a net gate. I see them net gators getting cops right now. I see them.
I don't know what they plan to do with them.
But
thank you.
It's a movement. Get out there and do what you got to do. God bless.
Then we have Gerald Mack with the $5 super chat. Day one purchase. Thank you. Black men, we out here.
Salute.
Yes.
Salute. Then
put the crest in the chat for the newest member, Atrocity Knights.
Salute. Thank you for joining the room, brother. Really,
thank you.
Really means a lot, man. So yeah, like that'll be caught up, right? We caught all the way up, soft. Yeah. So we got to get to it down there. Like,
yeah.
One thing, like I said, that you really focus on was dope is that music, the beats. The amazing trailer. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out your homie on, correct my pronunciation wrong, Daname Sama?
Yeah, that's his online tag. But that dude name is Dan.
All right, salute to Dan.
He's a Dan.
But like hip-hop, jazz-inspired. Now, we getting that all through the game, and also, who's spitting the bars on that trailer track? I got to know about that.
Oh, okay. So the rapper is Austin A. I don't know where that dude from. I met him online. I went through like a lot of like artists, and no one really fit. And then like he was like my last. Like I was like, here, if you want to try to do something, and then he sent me back that exact track in an hour with no feedback. I was like, this man, you crazy. I sent him 3 more songs.
He's spitting,
right? I sent him 3 more songs. I was like, man, you are amazing.
Yeah, I like that, Joy. So again, we got your homie now. As far as Dan, Dan. He's doing the music for the game. Like, is it going to be all hip hop and jazz tracks throughout each stage of the runner? Like, how we doing?
So yeah, it's a think of like if you started imagining a Cowboy Bebop movie.
Okay.
What that would sound like, and Dan just created that. He added some like other elements of like 8-bit games for the handheld portions, and then we have this like the last level would be the most amazing, most hypest thing you will ever play, because like we have the lyrics go matching the movements of the game and like everything. Man, it's so good. I can't wait for people to play that last level and that music because it literally turns into an orchestra. And it's crazy. We wrapped up the soundtrack this week, and I think like people, even though like I love what I did, I love what Dan did. Like I can't wait for people like to really hear this music, and we definitely gonna have a bundle of soundtrack.
I was just about to say, if you don't put the soundtrack with this, fam.
So you're gonna have like a collector's edition, because I know most of the time right now I'm buying digital, right? So you're gonna have a physical copy as well that you're gonna be selling.
If somebody hits me up,
shout out to Head Up Games. Head Up Games.
I mean, that's what's up.
Right. No, but they Heads Up really cool. They working on everything. But we don't definitely get the digital stuff out there. With all the stuff going on, it's real hard to do anything physical right now.
Yeah, I know.
I feel that. So being that you
sometimes I forget. Sorry, man.
No,
it's all good. I want it just as much as you do.
I feel you. So two things before I get you to solve. Again, for someone who's new to the genre of a runner, explain to them like what that is if they don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I don't know if you play Temple Run or anything like that, but basically it's where the camera is in the set position, and as obstacles come at you, you have to like do the preset movements to get through those obstacles. And the way that I like kind of flip that on its head is like once you run into those obstacles, the camera actually moves with you. You have more choices than one as to how to get through an obstacle. And you almost always have like options.
Gotcha.
Like, do you want to jump over something or do you want to slide under it? But you have to choose one.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of how I take it and flip it.
Fair enough. So yeah, so question before we get to switch ads, and I got another question.
No, specifically, no.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, the side-scrolling vibes, right? I mean, obviously, it's not Mirror's Edge because Mirror's Edge is first person. But besides, I know you said No More Heroes was a big inspiration for you in terms of your favorite games. What other games sort of inspired this? Because I look at this and I do see Temple Run, but from a different perspective. I see Mirror's Edge. I even see a little bit, and this is a recent game, but if you played My Friend Pedro, that's sort of like that sort of kinetic movement, how everything pushes you towards one direction, and then you use sort of that movement in order to do different sort of moves off of the actual environments. So I was wondering exactly what it is that inspired you to make this particular type of game.
Yeah, that's a really good question. My friend Pedro actually scared me when I first saw it. I was like, just make my game before I get.
He said he made my game already.
I was worried, and then I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this is way different than what I'm."
It's funny to hear developers say that, right? Like these are the real conversations they must have before release of their own title that they've been working on. It's real talk. Continue.
Yeah, because you don't know what no one else is working on. I've been working on this for it's about to be 2 years. My friend Pedro came out like last year, and then as soon as people started like posting about it, I was like, oh god. And I was like, is that a whole year worth of work in the trash?
Oh man, I feel you. That's real.
But yeah, it's definitely pressure to like. That's why you want to be so different that you're not worried about that.
Right.
And that's the risk of making something or taking like a genre and like kind of making it your own. Other people are probably doing the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's dope, man.
Oh, but he I'm sorry, I didn't even answer the question.
That's cool.
I took inspiration from like a few games like Cannonbolt and like the examples that you stated, but I mixed it with like Spider-Verse with movement and all types of stuff. It was really random stuff actually, like No More Heroes, Lollipop Chainsaw. More of the feeling of those games, not the actual content, because you play those games and you can tell that the person who made it really didn't care.
Right.
Like, oh, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And that's kind of where I come from with it, where I don't need everybody to love the game. I just like I'm making it for a few people.
I feel
that. People love the game.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta have that Suda mentality. This is my game. This is for me. This is what I want to put out into the world.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, like you said, this is it. And when you got to the point of every time you said that, you hit. You didn't notice that? Like you said, okay, well, I don't know who's gonna be the rapper, man. I'm gonna get this dude a shot. This is it. and then he sent it back in an hour. You was like, wow, right? So it's every time you had to, this is it. It's really, this is it. Like, this is it. So, yo, I know, like, so when I saw it, like, it's something discerning in your eye. You know a banger when you see it. Like, you know a good car when you see it. You know a beautiful woman when you see her. Or you know something that stands out when you see it. Yeah. I saw this, but then I also heard it. Yeah. So first I'm looking at it visually. My eyes is like, boy, right? But then the music is like, I'm like, oh. Yo, I said, yo, I text Cog back because he hit me. And I guess he was getting upset with us because
because I'm like, no, we got our private chat, and I'm like, yo, did you watch the trailer yet? Because nobody hit me back. Because I'm in there like,
he knows.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know King ain't watching yet. So I was like,
know I ain't watching because I would have hit him back, right? He knows this. He knows me, right? So he hit me privately. Like, yo, okay, enough with your BS. I know you see me, see this. Now see this. I clicked it, and I saw it on my phone and said, oh. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yo, so I couldn't see it on my phone no more. I gotta see it because I got 88-inch screen TV. I was like, I gotta see it on the TV. And I'm sitting there like, what's the rapper that's sitting there getting blown away by
the Travis Scott? I forgot.
Yeah, I'm looking like Travis Scott in the chair, like, because I turned the music all the way up. Yo, I'm gonna do it again as soon as we get off the show. I swear to God.
I mean, there's certain games that. I mean, everything. Honestly, for us, we've been ever since the start of, I guess, the original Xbox, right, where surround sound really became a big deal, is when you really like music has always been big to us in games, but when you start hearing that how the music is sort of integrated in a lot of ways to the actual rhythm of the gameplay, right? When you have that integration, like you said, wait till you get to the final level of the game where that music is bumping and you're moving, and I'm sure you're upgraded and your movements are crazy and the parkour is crazy. It's this thing where it's like a flow. You get into this flow state where everything about the game works. It's the gameplay, the music, the vibe, everything about it works. And I feel like that this is that type of game where it's just, you're gonna be on your console like bumping.
Yeah, I was just about to say that because it's like it could be a lane, right? Because again. A runner, and if you're doing a runner and you've got good music in conjunction with the stylish art style, and I love the anime takes. Like I'm really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a good vibe. It's a good combination. So we're pulling for you, brother, man. This is
you notice the reason why I asked for the music. If you're gonna do a little special, little bundle, you saw how I come into the show when I'm getting my pre-workout. You already know I'm coming in the music. So when I'm whipping down the street, I want somebody to be like, yo, what's that, my dude? I'm gonna be like, yo, that's that Aerial Knights, my guy. You understand? So I won't be able to say this. Because I definitely pull up with a soundtrack like I'm Vanilla Ice. It's just crazy.
I'll make sure y'all taken care of.
Oh, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. So let's get these super chats, and I got a couple more questions.
Sure, give me a moment.
We got a lot.
We got a lot of super chats.
We got a lot. They asking, they hype.
We have Pixelbit G with the $5 super chat. Respect for putting us on to this dev and his joint. We'll support it. The beats are fire, and I love the animation.
They still like the animation. You was complaining.
I ain't paying him no mind.
We ain't paying you no mind. You one man shop, man. Come on.
And then put the crest in the chat for the newest member of the realm. No ducks given, and then some.
Thank you for the language, sir. Thank you.
Beautiful. And we got our brother 108 Dragons TV with the $5 super chat. Salute to my homies ILP and Crack Crab and Lobster. It's a great Sunday day one purchase for me. Good time.
Yeah, Brooklyn in the house. What's up, 108? Salute, man.
That's my guy.
We got to rep Detroit right now. Detroit, we got to rep them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no one else does.
It's
the Lions' fault.
Come on, I got M, Royce the 5. You know what I'm saying?
It's the Lions' fault. Yeah, we got Smitty Smith with the $5 super chat. Neil, they will make room for me. Salute Ariel Knight. There you go. Exactly.
That sounds like a good T-shirt. I didn't even make that.
Yeah. We use Smitty Smith. He created book.
Oh yeah. He
allows us to use that.
Yeah, he's creative in the realm.
Then we have entering the realm, Lord Postal Clout. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Press in the chat.
That'd be crazy if he really is a postal worker.
Then we have Stitch with the $2 super chat. Game Pass, maybe.
Hey, Phil.
Boy, I'm gonna
I
tell you
definitely
right
can't
now.
talk about that.
Oh,
Yeah, he said he
as
can't
if something
talk
may
about
be
it.
in development.
Hey,
Confirmed.
You know the king. You know the king
I'm
of
gonna
Game
stay
Pass.
quiet.
Woo! Don't worry, he ain't break NDA Xbox. We out here promoting foolishness.
Yeah, I said that. He ain't say a word.
He
Leave
ain't
that
say
man
nothing.
alone.
He ain't say
Hey,
nothing.
Now put your
I ain't
gators
say
on. Put your gators on.
I ain't signed nothing yet either, so I technically can't.
Exactly. He ain't confirming or denying.
Yeah, could you
That's
please-
what we rolling with.
Yeah, y'all better make sure that he put his name on that dotted line.
What else we got, Saul?
Then we got Clutch Man with the $2 super chat. This feels like a hip hop Mirror's Edge. I'm in. Yeah,
Salute.
exactly
Good
what it
analogy.
feels.
Good analogy.
Then we have Shroom Kingdom with the $2 super chat. The music gives me an NBA Streets Volume 2 vibe.
Yes.
I didn't even think of that. That is a good reference.
That's a good
Yeah.
reference. Shout out to Smitty Smith. Files with chat. Mario in the back, like, yo, King, did you see that Aerial Knights, yo?
Yeah, you see him, right? You see him over there, right? Man,
Yo,
like,
yeah,
yo,
the chat wanted to know how he's suspended in midair like that. They want.
okay, I'll never tell. He's holding on to the wall. He stood up on his own.
Did we get
Mario
Mikey?
do
Yeah.
hardcore
Did we get
parkour
Mikey
too?
C?
No,
Mikey C, the
welcome
movie
to the
star?
realm, Lord Mikey C. Welcome to the realm, sir.
I see a lot of people want them Xboxes or that PlayStation. I can see what's going on here. Y'all see the dice is getting shorter and stuff is being canceled. Y'all's like, I need to get someplace.
Yeah, I keep checking mine.
Exactly. Checking.
You don't want that email.
Right?
You don't want
yeah,
that
I
email.
know.
Speaking of email,
we got
hold on
Squirrely
a second.
Dan with the Canadian $2 day one for the North. Salute. You already know. He said this joint is fire. Yeah, we like what we seeing too, man. We definitely like what we feeling. So look, we all caught up. But yeah, man. So again, I want to also even though he was supposed to make it, but I want to shout out Head Up Games. You know what I'm saying? Because shout out to Lord Greg and those guys. You know, how did that connection happen as far as being a publisher for you know what I'm saying, Never Yield?
I've been making trailers for this game, like trying to get somebody to pay attention to it. I made the trailer before this one we just showed, and they caught wind of it. Them and a couple other people hit me up all at once. And they sent a real strong email where they just like broke down exactly what I was trying to do and like my goals, like before I even said anything to them. And I was like, before they even made an offer, I kind of like was like, they understand. So like that's what I'm rocking with.
That's what's
Because
up.
to me, like money, I just need enough to make the next game.
Right.
I don't really care about I'm not a corporation or nothing like that. I just need enough to get by.
I feel you.
So the money wasn't really a concern. The more of the concern was like who I'm working with, who I'm trying to make connections with. Because you especially being black, you got to be around the right people, so you don't get taken advantage of.
Absolutely. And I want to highlight what I consider the magic moment, which is again debuting your trailer. Gamescom 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that feeling like when to see that trailer go out and then to see the response and then people hitting you up, right, to say, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, give me how does that feel as a game developer?
I don't know. I was asleep when man, it was a long, stressful week before then because everybody was like, "Oh, we need a trailer. You gotta cut this together." Like that trailer, I told you, it was my third one. I was sweating. I did it in like an hour and a half or whatever, and just sent it out and didn't even think about it. And Gamescom happened. I was napping on my couch. And I woke up. I saw the notifications, and I said my thank yous, but then I went back to working on the game.
No doubt, back to the ground, brother.
$15?
Yeah, bro.
He said, "What? My game is gonna be sold."
Listen, man, it is a real cool thing to see, man. And the final question I have to ask, obviously, we got to talk about it. You mentioned it a few times. Again, being a developer of color, in an industry where, let's be honest, it's not a lot of #Black game dev. So my thing is like, you brought up some of the challenges personally that you had, but like, what other advice would you give to aspiring developers of color who want to get in the industry, and may see a game like Never Yield where the character looks like them, they see a developer where developer looks like them, and it inspire, like, what advice can you give to that new generation coming in, trying to get into the games industry?
Absolutely none. Like I am like winging this. Everything I do is random. And if I don't even know if like you can necessarily recreate it because, like I said, this is going to be my last game. This is like I give up, type of thing. So I would just tell them just do you. You should like anybody coming in now should have a way easier time than me and like everybody I know who's been doing this for a while.
I feel you.
Just because like the entry point is better. People are more open and understanding of different cultures working with each other and trying to work remotely and stuff like that. But when I was like coming in like 10 years ago, they wasn't having none of that. They was like, you need to move to LA tomorrow if you want this interview.
Wow.
And then
Just for the interview.
And we still will say no to your face. Like not even to your face in an email.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was much rougher. But now I think we're working on it. It's definitely not where it needs to be, but one step at a time. And then we all have enough tools to make games ourselves. It just takes a really long time to get good. I don't like saying that, but
that's real. That's real, bro. That's real. No, I respect it, man. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, I love your perseverance. I love you. Like, look, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't care. This is the last shot. I'm doing it how I want to do it. And because you've made games before, there was a couple of other joints that you've actually you've created before, and I thought that was really dope. With this whole the approach you take, almost like the I don't care approach. This last one, and if they don't like it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how I'm rocking it, and it's really
sound like Hove.
Yeah,
when Hove leave him.
Facts. People forgot pre-Rockefeller Hove. It was different. Like he kept trying.
He wasn't getting no love.
Wasn't getting no love.
Like he was like, this is it. This is the last joint.
Yeah.
And when he did that, that's when he just took off to a different space. It was in a different space. As Sav and Cog can tell you, I ain't no Hove fan.
Yeah.
But when he got to the point where that's it. This is the last.
Right.
If you ain't feeling me, then stop telling me to make old stuff. If you ain't feeling me, then this is my last joint.
This is it.
And whatever his last work was his best work because he was free for those chains.
Yeah.
Like that's what the game looked like. It looked like freedom. Like first of all, I'm not running jumping over no tables. So and seeing that, I'm like, well, that's something I can do, and I'm gonna have fun doing it in the game.
I mean, is that where the title comes from? The Never Yield? Is it that? Is it really
it was originally named Ashes to Ashes because I was about to be way darker with it. Oh yeah, he taking like the ashes of his murdered family and like doing some like
you was going dark.
Right. That's where originally was from. But then like people really like the aspect of dying and getting another shot to try it. Then I actually heard a song or something. They was like, "I'm never gonna yield" or something like that. And I was like, "That's a good name." And I looked it up. No one was using that name. I was like, like mine now.
Nice. Yo, real quick, shout out to I like this video. So, shout out to Head Up Games. I see the Gregor Meister in the chat. You were supposed to be in here, man. What's going on, brother? Salute to Greg in the chat. We see you, brother. That's what's up, man. So I'll get these super chats right quick, and then we'll wrap up this segment.
Sure, we have a Gaming Forte with the $5 super chat. What's up, Lords? Only us Detroiters understand the pain these Detroit Lions have put us through. That's why I jumped ship 20 years ago. Patriot life.
I ain't never been on a ship.
You don't claim the Lions, bro?
I don't claim no football team, but if I did, it definitely wouldn't be the Lions.
Oh my God. Barry Sanders. Oh man, Herman Moore.
Barry Sanders, the greatest player in Tecmo Bowl ever.
Facts. Yo, shout out to Delala HD with the $15 super chat. Shout out to the Realm. As a fan of runners, I can't wait to play it. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
Yeah, she definitely out here. Shout out, Delala.
Let's get slow.
And we got Slow-Mo Backslap with the $5 super chat. Thanks for putting us on to this dev and his game. Definitely on my promising upcoming games radar. Fantastic.
That's what's up.
Before we switch to the next subject, because I definitely want to talk about how I'm a legit Iron Lord with my Destiny background.
We gonna get to that.
But before we get like all that, I do want to say like I really appreciate you all because like online can be really toxic and like especially like being of color. I think we definitely all need to support each other. So like me personally as a developer, I've been trying to find ways that I can support black media and stuff like that. So part not to get into the details of my contract or anything like that, but part of my contract when I was talking to publishers and stuff like that, I was like, it is a requirement that you put a priority on black media. Like I'm not saying that we can only talk to black media. I'm saying they get priority because they never get priority.
No, that's just real.
I'm only going to talk to the black media.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Are they black?
You're stupid.
I mean, I wouldn't even be mad if somebody did do that.
No, but Neil,
I'm just joking. Don't follow me down that rabbit hole.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Because shout out to Gregor in the chat who's apologizing. He had daylight saving times. He's publishing. Shout out to Dead Out Games, Head Up Games. That was brought to my attention. I wasn't going to mention. I'm glad you mentioned it because Neil, that was brought to my attention, and I said, man, that is so cool. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he's like, look, I get it. This is my game. We got to promote it. But I also want to make sure you guys are cognizant that a black media outlet or a black podcast or a website, has it. And when Gregor hit me up to say, yo, check this out, he specifically said that. And shout out to Greg, because he's like, yo, Iron Law is one of the most positive movements I know. You guys, I feel, would be perfect. So from the heart, Gregor, that's love. Neil, that's love. You know what I'm saying? And we got, like you said, we got to stick together. We got to support each other. All this tearing each other down, personal attacks. You see King shut that down in the beginning of the podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's about supporting each other because at the end of the day, we all love video games, man. This is what it's about. It's that excitement for a game. It's the cool new genre you're creating. You know what I'm saying? We got musical representation for the first time, and I'm very happy about it. And an art style that I love. So we gonna support, man. And like I said, salute to you for making that specific distinction. And again, can't give you enough kudos, brother. That is so dope.
I appreciate it.
So dope, bro. But let's get, before we get to super chats, we got the convention, we got that joint, we got Pixel Bit, and then we're gonna do the top 5 stuff. But soft catch up real quick.
We got Smitty Smith for the $2 super chat.
Yes.
Yo, mad respect for Neil. He is just keeping it a buck.
Yes. Yes.
Then we got Pixel Bit G with the $2 super chat. Cough, Bo Jackson, Cough, Tecmo. Yes, Bo Jackson is the actual GOAT in Tecmo.
Oh, facts.
But I didn't run with him. I ran with Barry Sanders.
I was with Bo Jackson. I was acting fool. Jeff don't like me for that. Lord High definitely don't like me.
No. Shout out to Greg. He said, that's Saved by Evening, man. Yo, you already know. Salute. You know how to rap, man. That's what's up. We caught up, bro?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So let's ask the question we ask all the guests in the realm. Lord Neil, you're on the hot seat now. You know what I'm saying? So I think I know one of them, but I need those top 5 video games or franchises of all time for Lord Neil.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay. Let's get it. If you don't got one game in there, we're gonna have an issue.
No, I already know that game was there.
No. I don't even know that game gonna be in there.
Wow, it's on your Twitter, sir.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
I thought you meant Destiny.
No. I ain't gonna hold you that.
But yeah. No More Heroes. People always ask me about No More Heroes, and I say because if you play that game, he doesn't care. Like he clearly did not care what nobody thought about the game, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
There's no other game where you play it and you can feel the not giving a but yeah, No More Heroes. I would say Inside.
Oh,
okay. All right, let's go.
Fire.
Last of Us.
Oh yes. Which one?
The one.
Oh, one? You didn't like part 2?
I like part 2, but part 2 was one of those types of games. Like it was like one of those movies where after you watch it once, you good. Like Fruitvale Station. I'm never gonna watch that movie again. I like that movie though.
I feel you. Yeah, it's some stuff in there that I can't go back to.
Yeah, because it wasn't my story; it was her story. And, that's what threw me off. And but it's definitely dope game. But number 3 will probably be. Did I say 3?
We got No More Heroes.
Okay, we got No More Heroes. Inside. Last of Us. The DLC for Black Flag. Freedom Cry.
Okay.
Out of Wale.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yes.
And then like my number 5 always switches up depending on what I'm playing.
Uh-huh.
Probably just like I would probably just say some random Sony exclusive. But you know, I'll probably put like a Smash Brothers there. That's how I'm feeling today.
That's how you
Like,
feeling right now. Okay. Okay.
Wait, you a Smash Ultimate or you?
No, the GameCube Smash.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
adequate.
You know, okay.
Love
So,
right now.
all right, that's a big contention, right? So I didn't know it's like beef. Like,
Oh,
like
they-
dudes don't like that. No, it ain't Melee or versus Ultimate. It's like, yeah, I hear it's like a real thing.
It's the memories, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Okay. That's
Absolutely.
But I actually made a list on my Twitter a while ago. It was like the top 25 games that all like black gamers should play or whatever. And it's not even just like games with black people in them. It's just like, you know, Ready to Rumble, stuff like that.
Oh, Ready to Rumble!
Ready to Rumble. When you start to whip on someone.
Shout out to the Dreamcast.
Yo, the Dreamcast. That thing. I played that game so much when it first came out, yo, and it made me make sure that I wanted to get a Dreamcast besides Sonic. But that was definitely, I think, the first or the second game that I put in as soon as I got my Dreamcast. Right?
Yeah, there's just games like even though they're not made by black people definitely need to play them games.
Yeah,
like Crazy Taxi.
Crazy
like,
Taxi. Oh, you was a Dreamcast kid, though.
he was a
I mean, I had a
Dreamcast
Dreamcast, brother.
No, I was jealous that I didn't have it.
No, fair enough. So we got that. We got the 5, which amazing 5. Shout out to Greg giving out his 5. Gran Turismo Battlefield Journey. What Remains of Edith Finch and Limbo / Inside. All right, Greg.
That's the whitest 5 I've ever seen.
Yeah. Listen, man. Shout out to Germany representing. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Head up games in the building. Salute.
What Remains of Edith Finch? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's Solomon's joint.
That's all.
I was into that joint
That's
right
all
there, the
joint.
walking simulator.
Actually, Cog was repping that before I was.
I was.
Yeah, that walking simulator. I ain't
I
with
liked
that.
it. I thought it was easy.
It was fantastic.
It was interesting. It was interesting.
God bless.
God bless. Say less. And the final question: favorite console of all time, past or present?
Probably PS4.
That's what's
Yo,
up.
boy.
Like, I mean, like you can't argue with like just technology. Like it just kills you with overwhelming technology. Where you're, like it's the first console where you can just straight up download everything. You know, the chat online. It fixed Destiny for me.
Yes.
I couldn't play Destiny on 360.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it was just like everybody had one.
Yeah.
Or has one, whatever.
Yeah. No, listen, it's a
what's up.
tremendous generation for Sony, so we can't even. Dude, this is tremendous 5, tremendous list, man. Chat is loving you. Obviously, you are more than welcome to hang out. I know we're a long form podcast. We're not kicking you out, but if you got things you got to do.
Nah, it's cool. It's Sunday. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, you rock. It's Sunday. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got the boys.
Smoke.
Right. Let's go. So look, man, what we got to do is get this poll results in. Last week's poll results, and the people have spoken to the question with the PS5 UI now revealed. What feature has you most excited about the interface? The winner of the 4-way ILP poll at 52% was the Messy Lords. Once again, I don't care.
My team.
This
is winning.
system is getting delayed until I see Digital Foundry with the hands on the console launch. Coming in at second place at 33% of the vote was SSD loading speeds and clean interface. Coming in at third place at 9% was 4K HDR superior dashboard. And at last place at 4% of the vote was PS5 Snap feature with tips and friend list group. Shout out to all the lords who participated in the poll. Lord King, your messy lords, Xbox lords are hijacking these polls. What are your thoughts, sir?
My team rules. That's what I say. But yo, shout out to John Lennon. Yo, John, I feel your pain right now. The fact that you got to review trailers.
Yeah.
You got to look at trailers and you got to go through trailers and figure out what they're doing because they don't want to tell the truth and shame the devil and slide you a development kit system. They don't want to send you what's going on because they don't want the world to know the truth.
Oh my God.
They don't want the world to know the truth. You don't want me to shine your son in my life.
Lord.
Then you need your vocals after mine. I understand exactly what's going on, John, because they know what happened last time when you had the truth over there. So don't worry. Even if you got to purchase your joint, I want you back on the show so we can go into what you have discovered, sir.
Yeah, we'll get John and Digital Foundry back on in the realm. But until then, yeah, I'll be up first. PS5s.
Wait, hold on. Let me get a few things before.
Oh yeah, please, take care of business.
We're gonna get One Away Dragons real quick with the $5 super chat. My brother, stay your course, believe in yourself, and live your dream. I will support you, my brother. I'm sold because of your focus. I'm in all day.
Salute.
And then real quick again, so I just got a DM from one of our brethren in the realm, Lord Keezy Will 26. Indicating, and this is for all of you people in the realm, Patreon and YouTube who were just signed up today, who have been signed up to win these consoles. Our friend Lord Keezy Will 26 is going to donate 2 months of Game Pass.
Oh,
so
wow.
actually, this is more for the Xbox console.
Right.
2 months of Game Pass to the winner of the Xbox Series X.
Okay, all right.
That's
Salute, man. Salute.
Wait, don't you get too much for free anyway?
Maybe they haven't.
Let me find out you know something that we don't know.
Oh, I know nothing.
No, Neil, stop breaking NDAs. Continue.
He said, "Yo, stop that right now."
Some extra incentive for our members of the realm. 2 extra months of Game Pass for the winner of the Xbox Series X. So shout out to Lord Keezy Will 26, aka AKW on YouTube. So
AKW.
He's in the chat. So
Yeah.
if you see him,
No doubt.
give a shout out.
All right, so we all caught up, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, being that we transition from the poll, and listen, shout out to the fire department going by my house. We've
That's
got.
the PlayStation we going to.
Oh my God. Yo, you messy, man. I gotta hit you with the fraud alert. You messy, bro.
It's overheating.
It's overheating, yeah. Ridiculous. Anyway, oh man, shout out. Wow. Tequila Trance.
Put the crest in the chat.
Put the crest up for your brother. Welcome to the realm, brother.
They said they're giving away PlayStations. What?
Anyway, so being that we transitioned off that poll, PS5s have now been spotted in the wild. Major media outlets. So shout out to the Book of JT. Got to salute the whole team, LordsOfGaming.net. You know what I'm saying? With a tremendous article right now, putting it out there. So it looks like, yeah, a lot of media outlets are getting them. Shout out to, I believe, Jeff, I can't pronounce his name, Bacalar of Giant Bomb. We've seen with the picture and the order. Oh, who out here buying merch? Somebody buying. Oh, shout out to Sean Zhu. I see that long team premium sleeve. I see you, brother. Got the Phil Dominus one. I see you. So yeah, Jeff Bacalar, he got that. And we got Austin Evans. You know what I'm saying? We're starting to see a lot more media outlets, you know, having it.
Wait a second.
Oh, Lord.
Wait a second. Time out.
Yes, sir.
They posted a controller.
No, they posted a box with the system, sir. That is false.
Okay.
Because
I saw Austin Evans just have a
Austin,
picture of a controller.
correct. Austin Evans had a picture of the controller.
You talking about that other box that was in the corner? Okay.
That other
Anyway, did they
we
show
will
anything
get
outside
to
the box?
we will
No?
get to your segment,
you
sir,
get the
once we finish with our guest.
Wait, what do y'all think about people? Not people, but media outlets and stuff getting it early. Because I don't think they should. I don't think anybody should get it early.
Well, we about to get to you right now, Lord Neil. So hold on one second. But so look, it's been hit this week. You know, a lot of people a lot of media outlets are getting them. You know, so I want to bring this to the round table, to the rep. Lord Neil, let's set you off right now. You got some strong feelings about it. You know, how are you feeling? Because I guess because King's here, I have to say this. The feeling was that because media outlets were not getting the console like the Series X, that there's a potential for the system to be delayed. So with that information, do you think the delay rumors are now dead, or do you feel it's still coming on schedule? And how do you just feel about media people getting it?
Well, I think it's definitely coming out on time because they wouldn't have pushed the date back by now if it wasn't coming out.
Right.
Not like 2 or 3 weeks left. Yeah. It's definitely coming out. But media outlets, I get it for games because day one they want people to see those reviews.
Right.
But for specifically consoles, I never understood it, especially with after the PS4, everything's sold out. So what's the purpose of seeing a review early for a console that you can't buy?
So you don't want the little heads up on the UI. You don't want no technical comparisons. You don't want none of that.
I mean, maybe some people do. I don't watch that kind of stuff.
You busy making the game.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Give me the
even
console.
as a gamer, I'm like, I mean, that's cool, but
Mhm.
like, it kind of like shows a little elitism
Oh, okay.
of the of the big media companies and
Right.
like, oh, we got it,
Right.
And
I'm
you
like,
don't. Yeah.
yeah,
Now,
I feel you.
let me flip it on you though. What about to other? Let's say Sony started giving them to other YouTube content creators. Would you be okay
I'm
with
saying
that?
nobody.
No.
Nobody
So
should
wait,
get
you want nobody? So wait, what's your reasoning behind no one should get it?
fairness.
He said it, yeah.
Like, because it, like, honestly, it's the only way to be fair, because if nobody gets it, then it's completely fair. If you pre-ordered it, you get it. If you didn't pre-order it, you don't get it. Even with media outlets.
Interesting take.
But there's always going to be bias. There's always
I
going
see
to be
what you're
like,
doing.
some media outlets that get preference. Like, I don't want to put no names out there, but
we ain't gonna get you in trouble.
it's like 8
I'll do that. Don't worry about that.
The kid got your back. Don't worry about it.
Another place only gets like 2 copies of it.
I feel you.
We playing favorites.
I
Like,
feel
no
you.
matter how you flip it.
I feel where you're going now. Your whole thing is okay. I got you. I understand perspective a little better now. Lord Soft, what do you feel, sir? The PS5's in the wild. It's delayed. It's official now. What we doing?
Well, it better not be, because whoever has those preview units is gonna getting knocks on their door. People wearing
Yeah,
these.
that's right. The Gators is coming through. The Gators.
I mean, look, I'm glad they're out there. It's funny because I've never heard Neil's take on it, and because you're so used to seeing, look, the press is going to get it early. They're the ones that are going to tell us about how this stuff works, this, that, and the other. But it's interesting to hear Neil's point, because especially in a world now where the playing field in terms of coverage it's been somewhat evened out, just because the power of the YouTuber and the power of the actual games journalist is kind of that's a little lopsided now.
Right.
Like the influencer and the gaming YouTuber in a lot of ways has a lot more clout than with the general public,
right,
than the actual the journalist. So it's an interesting take. I like to have somebody tell me kind of how stuff works, although at the end of the day, once I get it in my house, I'm going to make my own decisions.
Right.
But you like to have an idea, and for us, it's good because there's smoke to be had, right? There's talking points to be had.
Yeah. That's all I'm here for.
Yes, we know.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad they have it. Let's see what it is. It's kind of funny to me that Digital Foundry doesn't have it, but I guess they indicated that nobody in Europe had them yet either.
But didn't tell
So yeah, but that's the thing. Again, going back to Neil's point, like Tom Warren has it. Actually, the point was The Verge has it.
Right.
It's not. It didn't specifically indicate Tom Warren had it,
but
whatever the case may be, I'm just glad that it's out there. They're going to talk about it. Digital Foundry eventually will get it and break it down. When other outlets get it, when Greg Miller gets it, when they're kind of funny. When that happens, it's like, okay, yeah, I knew you were gonna get it, like whatever.
It's the rich stay rich mentality, where like just because you have so many followers, you get more because you got early access to it. Or somebody who's just starting off and who wants to build that, like they're set up for failure.
I feel.
Yeah, I was listening to. I forgot the podcast it was, but they had a guest on who was specifically talking about the fact that, with the Xbox Series X, it's like, okay, it went out in waves, right? And the first wave, they specifically mentioned the first wave went out to certain people, right? And this person specifically pointed out, was like, why isn't it getting into the hands of minority content creators? Why are they left? Why are they not in that first wave? Why is this how things are done, right? And then some people did get it, but it was like, okay, that we need to change how this happens so that everybody gets it up front, right? If you're going to give it out to everybody in one shot. Don't do it in waves. Because again, once the scoop is had, the scoop is had. You know what I mean?
That's a good point too.
You may gravitate. I mean, you're obviously going to gravitate to whomever you like and whoever you want the coverage from. But if it's a brand new console, first people to have it, and be able to talk about it. If you're excited for the console, you're going to want to see that coverage no matter what.
Right.
So it's not fair in that regard. It's absolutely not fair in that regard. So
these are some valid points. You guys are opening my eyes to some things. I definitely hear where you're coming from. Let's get the super chats and then we get King.
What did I miss here?
All right. So
we got the Wise Old Gamer, right? We got the Wise Old Gamer with the $5 super chat. I'm gonna donate Shadow Complex and Afro Samurai 2 to the winner of the PS5. Oh snap! That's right. You can't play it. Never mind.
Yo, and I love Afro Samurai, man.
Oh, stop.
I'm dead serious. I really do. That is one of the best animation movies with music. Oh, the Riz is crazy.
The Riz is lit. The Riz is lit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then we have Vincent Brazil with the $20 super chat. Love you guys podcast. Never get to catch you live. Just wanted to show my support.
Yo, salute, bro.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Shout out to Delilah. She really agrees with Neil. As far as not having people get those, consoles. She said it kills the unpack and on an open experience. And I definitely hear where you're coming from. Definitely opening my eyes. So, Lord King, you have been one of the proponents of this system being delayed.
I still stand on that square.
Oh, you still riding with this?
I still don't believe it.
Time. How you doing with the time? There you go. Neil is learning. Time.
That's what's up, man. He don't want it to be delayed, but it's gonna change to how I'm going to say it. Mm-hmm. All right. It's not going to be in an abundance how they would want it to be. I don't think they have the stock. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a launch for launch sake.
Okay.
Like the save face type of thing. Like I showed up at the party, right? I'm here. I was here even though
this is what we doing now, King. This is what we doing.
Stood for 15 minutes.
This is what we doing, King. This is what we doing.
Yeah. This is what we doing. We're gonna do it just like this.
We doing it just like this.
Man, we're gonna do it just like this.
Oh,
so man. All those pre-orders being canceled and all that stuff that's going down and people trying to figure out, am I safe? Literally looking at their emails every day. Did Sony not choose me? Am I not worthy?
God,
like, am I not worthy to hold the hammer? You're not worthy. No. So, and I think, there's going to be a lot of people that got it. But as far as it reaching people's hands, right? Didn't see that. All I saw was a box. All I saw is this damn controller again. This controller is out here, son, and it's been passed around like a hacky sack. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm pretty sure that dudes that got controllers all over. And my man that worked in GameStop hit me up. I was like, yo, the controllers is in. I said, the controllers is in everybody's house. Nobody care about the controllers. Have you seen the systems yet? And he told me, no, it ain't no systems in the store. He said, but we got our Xboxes. I said, I feel you. I understand that the truth. So I know when I code it, it's pretty good. But again, I think they're gonna launch for launch sake. Say they launch for launch sake, and then later on it's going to be in abundance. It's gonna show up in abundance. Somewhere around like December, probably like December 12th or something like that.
So you're saying it is gonna launch?
Yes.
No. No.
Okay.
No.
Exactly. Get them.
Don't be afraid of that. I believe it's going to launch for launch sake, to say it.
Okay.
You understand?
Which means it's launching.
It's going to be in such short supply that you might as well not even showed up. Like it's like you going to a barbecue and they only got 3 wings.
Oh my God!
They only got 3 wings. There's like 50 dudes here. My man, I came here to eat. My man, why is only 3 wings here? And the dude with the 3 wings is just sitting there and they telling you this is elitism.
Let me fix your analogy though. It's like somebody called you and invited you to a barbecue and said, hey, we ain't got a plate for you, but you can come anyway, and you went anyway.
Exactly. They telling you before the barbecue, yo, we ain't got no room for you.
Exactly.
But all these people, anybody who got the RSVP, y'all can eat. Y'all good.
But it's good. Okay, so after seeing the UI and after hearing that is in people's hands, I'm like, okay, good, fantastic. This is what we wanted to see.
Facts.
I know that they're trying to control the narrative as much as possible. The only way you do that is when you're in a position of weakness and you're not trying to show your weakness until actual launch.
Look at this. Neil is just rubbing his head like, what did I get? Now you know what we deal with.
Exactly. Okay, so all right, so you know what it is, Neil. They are not the most powerful console. They're weaker. right? So
who cares?
No, I do. So I mean, because it's just a talking point for smoke, right? So, Neil, it's about the smoke. Okay, so, I'm about smoke, right? So because they cared when they had the power, right? When that Xbox was 900p and they was walking around, we're 1080p. Remember resolution gate? Not today. It's over. So we're back.
So King,
this is what happens when you kick sand in my face. We're back. so now, yeah. So I'm crazy petty. I don't care. You know how when you said that this is my last game, I don't care. I'm crazy petty.
Hey.
Okay. So all right. So we're at this point right now where, and this is where the profit of Xbox comes in, right? We're at this point right now, Xbox Nation. And this is what I'm talking, Xbox Nation. We're at this point right now where we're taking anything that we could use against them in the coming wars. Right? So, but I do honestly believe, though, that they're going to release as in low quantities and then ramp it up as much as possible. Try to get it to those outlets. Once they get that pipe stream in, they can just keep funneling them in as they get them made. You know, so I think there was problems with the yield and stuff, and I think all that stuff was true. Yeah, I really do because with the smoke, there's definitely fire. Oh, it's a PlayStation.
Oh God, yeah, man. This man is messy. Continue.
But at the same time, I do believe that it was stuff going on that hampered them at some point, and they're going to get to the point where they want to release that. Does it work for them? I don't care. But I do like the fact that people are getting them and they can review them because it starts to turn into an even playing field. Instead of hearing all this Xbox news where everybody has one there and everybody houses and people with angst. I got 4 PlayStations on pre-order.
I feel you.
I'm pretty scared for 3 of them. Right? I'm pretty terrified for 3 of them. All right. So, but one,
you got 4. What happened to them releasing in a limited quantity? How you get?
Not quiet, Neil. You're asking too many questions.
Look, man, let me jump in real quick. But look, I mean, for me, this definitely kills the narrative that this system is going to be delayed. I believe that it is here. I mean, to King's point, he may be on to something as far as limited stock or quantity. I'll give him that. I mean, he may be on to something with that. But I feel like honestly, it's coming out when the major media guys have it. You know, that, to me, it's just about transparency. That's all I care. You know, it exists. It's coming. You know, I personally like, not that I need a media influencer to justify my purchase, but there are some people's opinion I respect. Like Digital Foundry, I respect their technical prowess when it comes to stuff. So when it comes to UI or when it comes to any type of graphical fidelity things, if they got their hands on, I look for that stuff. But to Neil's point, I do hear what he's saying in reference to an even playing field, a fair playing field, and the rich getting richer, so to speak. Because at the end of the day, it would be cool to have influencers who is not just...
send it to me.
It's fine if they get it to you. I get it.
You know what? Because I'm an Xbox supporter, so Sony, if you really want me to turn to your side, maybe send in Demon Souls and that, because I'm never buying Demon Souls. Just send a PlayStation my way, and maybe I can give you a good review.
Maybe you get you. Okay, thank you, sir, for your.
I do think Digital Foundry, like, if we're gonna give it to anybody, they should be the only ones to get it because they're like Ireland.
Yes.
Like for everybody, where no one has an issue with them. Like all they do is be like, "Hey, here's the stats.
This is it. Here's the numbers. We're just telling you what it is." And like I said, that kind of stuff I really appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, I'm just happy that finally we're getting close to launch. Soon this stuff's gonna be over. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying. And the sad part about it, like you said, Neil, is that unfortunately, it's a numbers game, it's a reach game, it's a popularity game, you know, and a lot of times the decisions that are made is based on a person's influence and reach, so they give it to these specific outlets.
You ain't Travis Scott, all right? So there it is. That's all. You ain't Travis Scott. You ain't got a hot album out. So there it is. That's all. You know?
It is what it is.
You don't know Drake. You don't know Drake.
It is what it is. Let's get the super chats and then move on to the next topic.
We got Eagles fan 76 with the $5 super chat. Oh, what with the hate for DF? They were great when they trashed the Xbox One, but since Xbox proved their engineering to Digital Foundry with the One X and the Xbox Series X, they're biased. Yeah, that's an interesting one because the past week I've seen a lot of just, and we've seen this a lot, right? Yeah. When the console ponies or the bots are out there and they don't like what Digital Foundry says about their specific piece of plastic, all of a sudden they're biased, and that's always going to continue to be the case, even if, like Neil said, they're Ireland, which they are. What I didn't like seeing this week, in the past couple of weeks in particular, is the responses that people are having to things that are being said by particularly John.
Yeah, I don't like what's going on with you.
I don't like what's going on. Like, you guys obviously see that John is a person who is so passionate about what he does. He takes it very seriously. And because he's on social media, he cares what the fans think.
Right.
And, you know, when you see that a person is being affected by absolute negativity, if you're that person who continues to sort of fan that fire, it's disgusting to me. It's disgusting to me. And shout out to everybody who came out in John's defense to sort of and to let him know, you know what, you need to walk away from it. You need to walk away from it, because the fact of the matter is that it's social media. It's unfortunate, but you can't get past it without just ignoring it. It is the way it is. It is super unfortunate, but guys, like, this is ridiculous. These are the guys that tell you how it is, flat out. No bias. They tell you what's what, how it works, and they're going to tell you which one works better, right? And you may be salty about what they say. The fact of the matter is, man, both of these machines are going to be out there. Both of these machines are going to do great things. Just leave it at that. It's the personal stuff.
All that personal attacking people with mental issues and all that over a console. That's whack to me, bro. It's just whack. Like, you look like a cornball. There's nothing respectful about it. I can't co-sign that. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, just because the resolution ain't go your way, or the ray tracing wasn't, you know, up to what you thought it was going to be versus something else and all this other stuff, let's stop, man. At the end of the day, this is video games. It's gaming. We're supposed to be unified for it. It's really disgusting. Once you take it personal, you're already on some other lane that nobody's respecting. So that's the end of that. But let's get the super chat. Then move on, bro.
And we have Bounty Boom with the $10 super chat. I agree with you, but I disagree, because what if everybody getting their system and something is wrong with it, and we already paid and we're not going to get it? Yeah, I feel that.
That's not happening either way.
No, but I feel that.
I mean,
warranty.
Ever since, I mean, look, launch consoles is, you know, that's you jumping into crazy territory.
Yeah, where's my fire extinguisher?
Hold on. Let me get Deuteronomy right quick. Because I see he said John continually to participate in the effery, he gets no love. No, first of all, someone's jumping on his timeline to be disrespectful and personal. That's different. It ain't about no love for no console. It ain't that serious. So if you in that mindset where it's that serious, where you got to attack somebody personally, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, these are public figures. You don't realize it's like a celebrity. Do you imagine how much tweets and stuff people get just on sheer volume alone based on their stature? That's unlike a regular inbox or a regular social media profile. You know what I'm saying? It's a public figure. So that's where it's different. Again, out of your feelings with that cannot support that. I'm sorry.
He's a real cool dude. Like,
he's the bestest dude. And I'm not, listen, here's the thing. I don't even want to say because, he was old. He was on Lord shows. So y'all copy. No, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's anybody. They're doing a service that we are looking for information on. We're clicking their channel. You're on his timeline. So if you don't like it, get off his timeline, right? Yeah, you know, that's it's just as simple as that.
He's telling you that it's hurtful to him.
He's like, yo, it's bothering me, y'all.
He's being more honest than a lot of people are. He's saying, listen, guys, this is messing me up because I care so much that I can't even pull myself away because, hey, this is my job. Hey, this is probably, if there's ever a time where I have more work than I ever have, it's at the launch of a console cycle, right? Like, dude, you can't. I'm sorry.
I can't jack that. Like, I can't co-sign any personal attacks.
We talked about that personal attacking people and goofy stuff like that.
We're not doing that.
This is plastic.
Y'all look crazy.
This is literally plastic. I mean, and it shows weakness on your part if you can only support one ecosystem. And you're betting.
It's like, yo, why would I go to a YouTube channel or someone I don't like? Right? If you don't like,
I did not like when every time I went there, Xbox was 900p.
Yeah,
Yo,
we had to
I
eat
did
that,
not
right?
like-
We was like,
I had to eat that bagel.
It
That
is what it
bagel
was.
disgusting.
They weren't
It was
lying,
an
though, right?
everything
They weren't
bagel, and
lying.
I had it, and it was disgusting. So
Yeah.
of course, it's
Right.
sometimes you're gonna hear something that is hurtful to you, I guess.
But here's the
right?
thing: even
But
if you
then-
disagree or you feel that person's biased,
He's just
why
being
are you
honest,
showing
though.
up every
No,
week?
you know why they're showing up? They're showing up because some people like to hurt. That's them
Exactly. There's
individuals.
something wrong with you. You keep
But-
going to watch
yeah.
something that you don't like. Like, it's
But
crazy.
I love their breakdowns. I love when he do retro stuff. I love anybody that does stuff with passion.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad stuff, but you know, good stuff. And when he does his retro stuff with passion, that man is so in tune with what he's doing. Like we talked about certain things about what was that, the super graphics. Only me and him
Oh yeah, facts.
can have a conversation about a piece of technology that he's seen twice and that he got his hands on. The guy really cares. If you're bothering him online, stop.
Right.
What type of keyboard warrior are you? What type of weird feeling that you're getting out of demeaning somebody online for doing their job? It's kind of disgusting. And I didn't say it because I don't be into that toxic stuff. I try to stay away from that stuff. But now when y'all said it, I went on the timeline, I looked at it, I was like, this is really messed up.
Yeah,
You know,
it's crazy.
terrible.
It's crazy. Anyway, enough of that.
Let's
We
go.
had to get that off.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got the super chats.
Yeah, we got Jonathan B with the $5 super chat. I heard they sent those PS5s out so they can dynamically tune the fan. The fan's gonna come with equalizer settings. Oh my god. Then we have,
It's a free heater.
Yeah, savage.
Winter is coming.
Moving along.
then we have Sin Vendetta with the $5 super chat. King, if it takes someone gifting you Demon Souls in order for you to play it, hell, I'll gift you the damn game.
Yo, stop. Okay, y'all already got me getting this chip. All right, you already got me on this chip.
Yeah,
If y'all don't know, if y'all didn't see me put this up, yes, I got to take this chip. I got to eat this chip. Shout out to Will Me Hood. All right, I already got a tattoo on my chest, and now this man done got me with this picante, this right here. So listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, stop. All right, stop having me play games I don't want to play, and I'm checking my DMs, and I got a game in there I don't want to play. I don't like Demon Souls.
I'll take it.
He's gonna Neil will take it. Neil will take it. What else we got, Sauce?
Then we have Shroom Kingdom with the $5 super chat. How great would it be if Sony sent King the now canceled PS5 with the built-in card reader? Canceled it.
Continue.
It was like, what the hell are these guys talking
Yo,
about?
no.
All right, Neil, I said that the PlayStation 5 gonna come out with a card swipe. You know how when you go to the store to swipe your card?
Man,
Yeah, you see how out of control he is? Yeah, it's ridiculous. What else we got,
All
Sauce?
right, then we have Gerald back with the $5 super chat. How do game nerds turn gangsters?
Facts.
Stop. Exactly.
Stop it.
Keyboard
Keyboard clowning. Yeah, facts.
Then we have J-Dub as a shill with the $10 super chat. Man, nothing but weirdos messing with John. Damn, it jumped me hard. It's those dudes in the basement with dirty ceiling tiles, and empty boxes of pizza rolls, and unmade beds. DF is a solid source.
Salute,
Yes,
salute.
that's
Yeah,
true.
salute to them brothers doing their thing, man. But yeah, we're gonna move on. Get this going. I believe, yes, Lord King, I'll frame it for him. PS5 dynamic cooling. So yeah, it looks like there was obviously the teardown video that went down. I forget the gentleman's name. Who he's one of the Sony reps, one of the technological engineer reps. You know, engineer director, and he basically, I guess, you're talking about how cooling was an important part of design for the PlayStation 5. So yeah, there's this new interview out. They talked about 3 additional temperature sensors that were placed on the console's main board, allowing Sony to optimize fan speed based on gathering temperature data from gamers. And he said, in the King's laughing. I don't know
why are you
King-
laughing?
I don't know why King's laughing. In the future, various games will appear, and APU behavior data for each game will be collected. So basically, it looks like a series of online updates will allow Sony to control the RPM of the fan. And again, this is part of their new cooling system. And King, you wanted to bring this to the realm. Clearly, this is your topic, sir.
I came across this article, and I sat there and I was like, "Yo, let me do a little bit more research." So I noticed that they had a whole new division in their building, and then these dudes sit there and monitor your PlayStation. So they're like, Neil right now is on level 36 in Demon Souls. It's getting okay. His system is heating up. Somebody throttle back his system. Give him more fan power. More.
That's how this works.
Yo, and I'm like, literally, they said they're gonna monitor your joint for the fan, and they can boost your joint when it's getting too hot. Hold on, turn. We need more fan. And
that's not how this works.
That's not how this works, sir. Thank you, Neil. That is not how this.
Man, y'all need more devs on this.
Thank you. Exactly. You are developing for the PlayStation 5. NeverYield's coming out for the PlayStation 5 and the Series X, correct, sir?
Yeah.
Yo, Gregor, can I say that?
Oh, Gregor, can you say that? Well.
I don't care.
It says it on at the end of the.
It says it on the trailer. You good?
Yeah.
I know. I put it there.
You're optimistic, right? Hell yeah.
I put it there and then hope that PlayStation will see it.
Salute.
Because they didn't give you a console to work on.
Good, Neil. Please educate the realm, sir.
How I assume it will work is like what I think they mean is per game basis. So since it's running off of an SSD, like if you're running a little indie game that's not, heating up the console, then there would be an update saying, hey, run the fan at the lowest setting. But if you're running like, Destiny. Yeah, Call of Duty or Destiny, they like crank that boy up.
Yeah, crank that Soldier Boy.
Yo, you can't be doing that.
Soldier Boy just come out and be like,
Yo, you can't be doing that. I can't with you. Continue. He's ridiculous.
That's legit.
Continue, Neil. Continue.
But no, if they were paying people to sit there and be like, just look at numbers, being like, hey, this game running kind of hot, we just turn this up, I would take that job. That sounds like the easiest job.
Yeah, the chat is stupid. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, man. I found this so hilarious that they even, talked about this, because I'm pretty sure that, Xbox is monitoring the heats in their system as well. But being that this was an article, and I just made a little scenario in my head that they had a whole black division, right? They had like a whole team, dudes in black suits.
Whoa! You said black.
No, black
division.
I was
There's
gonna get to it. Yeah, okay. Listen. They had black suits on, and they sit there with their black shade like Men in Black. And they go to your house when your joint overheat, and they couldn't turn it off, and they flash you.
I'm done with you. You're ridiculous.
You won't remember this.
Anyway, Lord Saul, what was your feelings on this?
Let me get these two super chats.
Yes, please.
We got Stitch with the $5 super chat. King, the PS5 no longer has a card reader. They upgraded to an RFID chip so you can use Apple Pay or Samsung.
You just tap your card on the side of it.
Savage.
Then we have Shroom Kingdom with the $2 super chat. Saw a job post on Sony looking for fan controllers.
Savage.
And then we have Smitty Smith with the $5 super chat. Maybe the PS5 will ship with one of those Nest thermostats.
Y'all messy. Y'all messy.
Those are my people.
Y'all messy, man.
You people wrong.
Yes. Oh wow. Get y'all to be, and then somebody cops up.
Oh, Scrolly Dan got that new ILP mug. I see you.
That's what's up.
Yeah, got one of them flavors, man. Got that mug. I see you. Continue.
We have a Jonathan B with the $5 super chat. I have an idea for the next Patreon tier. King does a full playthrough series of Demon Souls on the ILP channel. Shout out to Kids Smooth.
Stop playing, Jonathan. What's up with you people? Y'all, I don't think y'all really like me.
They like putting you through stuff. Shout out to the Wild Zone Gamer, $2 super chat in my Scotty voice. I've given all she got to Captain.
Mr. Sulu.
I'm dead, yeah.
Mr. Sulu, can we go to Warp 3?
Y'all ridiculous. Anyway, let me jump in on this, because this is being super messy. Look, man, at the end of the day, again, I'm not a hardware developer or whatever. But, it sounds interesting. You know what I'm saying? Some unique approach as far as firmware and variable clocks and stuff like that. Look, proof's going to be in the pudding.
right? Once we get these systems in-house and the effectiveness and all this stuff, clearly the system is very big, and cooling is a priority with this console. Like, that is clear as day, you know. But look, as long as it don't overheat, long as for the most part it doesn't sound like a jet plane when we playing those really high intensive games, like, you know, Neil's saying, like, you know, probably for the indie stuff or whatever. If there's a way to control it so that, you know, it's not really super loud and it's effective with the cooling. I think my main thing, Solve, that no one's talking about is actually shout out to Digital Foundry and Richard Ledbetter, the actual SSD, the NVMe expansion slot. I want to know if the SSDs with heat sinks can go in there. Also, the cooling there, because SSDs run hot.
They've already said that they don't fit in there.
Yep, I watched that one specifically. Yeah, they don't fit.
So again, that's my own. I'm not concerned with the cooling of the system. I think how big it is and the heat sinks and all. You see the heat sink. I mean, this thing is insane. So it's like they are designed that big to be cool. Even the contours of the snap-on stuff, all that is designed for airflow. So my thing is, though, I just want to know about that SSD, you know, for that aspect, because again, I know those run hot. Other than that, man, you know, King's gonna have fun with this. I already knew King's gonna have a lot of fun with this topic.
I think they'll be fine, because this is an SSD. They can transfer data between your extra one and your current one.
Right.
And if they actively switching which one your game is on, the game you're running is on, then they don't have to cool the one up top.
Right.
So I mean, it could just like they could pull some slick.
It could be lit, and like you said, I mean, it could be a situation. Who knows? You know what I'm saying, with this type of technology, the things that they're using, you know, you never know what can become. I don't want to say like industry standard. I mean, every console is unique and works for them. But if it's something that proves to be very efficient and revolutionary, you may see other people adopt it. So we'll see. I mean, that's where I'm at with it. But let us move on and solve the joint before we move on.
We have Sparty on with the $20 super chat. Keep on with the truth, ILP. Love Sundays before my beloved Lions lose again.
Oh, Detroit in the building?
The train's out here.
Because every time people in Detroit get their hopes up, like this is the year, like on Thanksgiving in Detroit, I just sit there like, why y'all watching this?
Y'all know what's about to happen.
Like, you're gonna ruin Thanksgiving. And then one year the Lions was winning, and then they got swept, like they got wiped out. I was like, how? You could have put me on the field. Listen, just held the ball.
I feel that pain as a New York Met fan. I understand that pain. So
I'm a Jets fan, so you already know.
Jet fans know, Met fans, like, we know about that bad news bear mentality.
But y'all have won before. I don't think the Lions have ever won.
Yeah, you're kind of right about that.
But y'all had the greatest running back in the history of the game. Like, literally, I would literally, y'all could take that win. Just give me the greatest running back.
No, I want my win, sir. I want my win.
I wasn't even there.
Listen, I was alive. I was alive for mine.
What was we? Jets was
that
like,
when we that was
won,
Joe Namath.
One league? Yeah,
Joe
hell that. I'm good with that.
If the Lions never win, it won't even be exciting, because it'd be like a 20-year-old graduating from middle school.
Oh my God, that's a lot of pain.
You'd be like, this is what you should have been doing.
The disrespect. So we all caught up.
Y'all gonna ruin Thanksgiving again.
So we all caught up, sir.
Yeah, we're caught up.
All right, let's move on. This is your topic, sir.
What is going on with launches, man?
Yeah, so the Xbox Series X launches on November 10th, and Microsoft has pretty much announced from all facets of the Microsoft ecosystem, whether it be overseas or here in the States, that there is going to be some sort of kind of launch, virtual or launch event on the 9th. So my question to you guys is, right, what do you think this sort of launch event consists of, right? Is it just sort of like a kind of like a state of play type thing for Xbox, you know, like they do where they talk about the launch games and things, that and the other? Or do they use it as an opportunity to show off that one more thing that we've been waiting for? That thing that, since we know we don't have that big banger from Xbox at the launch of the Series X, do they show us what the initiative is working on? Do they show us a little bit? Do they show us Hellblade in-game or something like that to really get those last minute, you know? You'd be surprised how often one game convinces the person to go buy a console, right? Do you think we get some sort of reveal like that on the 9th? That's meant to sort of push people kind of over the edge and have them stand outside in front of the store the next day to try to get a console.
Fair enough. Let's get Lord Neil in there, man. This worldwide launch that's being hinted. What do you feel? Do you think Xbox has any more surprises up their sleeves?
I don't think so.
Nope.
I don't know. Like, what they gonna tell you to go buy a console that's sold out? I don't understand this. Like,
well, there was actually a lot of talk about how on day one they're not saying it, but day one they have a decent allotment for people going in to buy. I don't know numbers, but we've kind of heard from people that are in retail saying that, yeah, we have allotment. It may not be a lot, but if you're out there early, you may be able to get one if you haven't pre-ordered, which I did not expect at all for this sort of round.
That's not dangerous to me.
It kind of does sound dangerous. I don't want to be standing online anywhere. Not what I want to be doing.
No. Okay, so you finish?
No.
Yeah, so I mean, just deal in general. So pretty much you're just like, you're not really anticipating anything crazy.
Yeah. I hope they got. I mean, they don't really need anything. Everybody's like kind of in their camps. They got their pre-orders in. If they want an Xbox, they want an Xbox. I don't think there's anything else they really need to do.
Right. Lord King, what are you anticipating? Did Xbox buy New Zealand? What are you thinking, man?
Oh no, that was a flight simulator that was showing you New Zealand in the altitude and all that stuff. Also, how can I put it without outing somebody? Okay, remember when Phil had on that shirt and it said everybody's wondering how him and Gabe was doing?
Exclusive.
Okay. So I may be wrong. I may be right. I think it has something to do with that because Gabe actually did something in New Zealand. So I think it has something to do with that. And the fact that it's going to launch in New Zealand first because of the time difference. Right. I believe they're going to have a big party. And the reason why they didn't do the second round, because everybody's like, oh, PlayStation has more, the reason why they didn't do second round of pre-orders was to have them available at store. Right. So when you go in day of, because a lot of people felt that they didn't get a chance or it wasn't fair for them to get a pre-order and stuff like that. So it takes away from the experience of actually going in the store day one, that line. I know during these times right now, it's a little bit harder as well, to be standing out online because we was not doing any social distancing at all when we was there, getting our pre-orders going. And I'm thinking back on it, I'm like, man, I could have just been COVID up, the whole situation. I had no mask on. I'm about to fight a dude. It's kind of crazy. But they're going to have some day one when you go to the stores to pick them up. I believe PlayStation is going to have some as well, hopefully, when it comes to that. Hopefully, that's the situation. And they're trying to get back to that, point of purchase walking in. I believe GameStop plays a big role in that and that deal, that their partnership that they have with them. Right. I think more systems will be available at GameStop opposed to Best Buys or PC Riches or wherever else, electronic stores or Walmart. But I think GameStop will be a lot of guys' first choice. They should be their first choice, being the deal that they did make with GameStop. And I think GameStop will make sure that they service as much people as they possibly can. So it sounds like good stuff. I think they're gonna have something like for that last thing. They're gonna show a trailer probably for that for one of their games because everybody's been asking for the initiative game. So they probably show a trailer for that or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Obviously we saw the tweets from the Xbox New Zealand account. I believe obviously with the time difference they'll be ahead. So maybe they'll have something. The vibe I'm getting, I don't know, so I'm getting more of like a fan fest celebratory vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did y'all do this fan fest trivia?
No, it was a disaster.
I didn't make it on time, but I heard it was
a disaster. I tried. It was people.
Travis Scott is gonna come out on stage, right?
He's gonna come out with the controller. He's gonna blow it. He's gonna blow into the controller. And he's gonna turn into a flute.
I'm done.
Snoop gonna walk out of the Series X fridge.
Snoop with the fridge, they gonna bust the fridge out.
Do you see the stuff that I got to deal with? Yeah. It says Snoop got to walk out of Xbox fridge.
Listen, man, we got good deal. What you said?
I was gonna say Microsoft. If they gonna do something like this, they probably brought another studio.
That's the hope, right? So we see obviously the New Zealand joint. We see Xbox Mexico put a tweet out.
obviously we did hear rumors that, you know, I don't know how true they are, but like, oh, the Bethesda acquisition, you know, the ZeniMax acquisition is not the only acquisition and they have something else cooking. Who knows? I mean, I will say this though. I thought the ZeniMax acquisition, revealing that information the day before the pre-orders went on sale, was huge. I think that created a big hype and gave the base hope. And I think there were more people online than the hardcore Xbox community thought they would be when they went to go pre-order it. So I mean, we'll see. You know, I love it to be a studio acquisition. At the end of the day, you know, just generating any type of buzz for the console, I think is cool. So let's just see. I don't know what's going on, but they definitely seem like they're cooking up something.
It's a little steamy in here.
Oh Lord, here we go with the. You dropping that NDA exclusive? You dropping that exclusive?
What up, Gabe?
Listen, you talking so. Go ahead, Neil.
I'm sorry. Oh, I was saying I don't know why like the internet is cool with like Microsoft buying like ZeniMax, but they're not cool with console exclusives for one game.
You know, it's funny. It's an interesting thing. I think that some people, you know, with exclusives, it's very important, right? And for whatever reason, there seems to be a disparity of who it's okay for and who is not okay for.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, look, we come from that era. If a game is only over there or something, guess what? We're going to have to get it if we like that game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not limiting myself because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not complaining like, oh, why is it on? Look, there's some things that I feel are extreme, but at the end of the day, you know, when Destiny or when Street Fighter was over there or Final Fantasy 7 was over there on PlayStation, I got to get a PlayStation. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm buying Spider-Man.
Right. With Bethesda games, I have my Xbox, so I'm good. I'm not in these situations. I think the problem is a lot of the fanboys limit themselves, and they instead of being a gamer, right, you lock yourself into the one ecosystem, and now you get upset.
Why are you pocket watching? That's what they can afford. They betting on that horse.
That's what I was gonna say. I actually agree with that because like they forget where the console wars started, where you could only afford one console. That's
right.
so like that was your team.
Right.
Yeah.
I get that. But
Not
Jets
grown,
all the
I'm
way.
getting grown.
no, listen, I get that. But back in the day, I think it was different because it was more like, all right, I'm gonna go over my friend's house and I'm gonna go see that Sega or I'm gonna go see that whatever. And I just feel it was different. Now it's just like yo, like if it's over there, like I gotta be mad that it's over there. Like just hustle hard and go get it.
and that's the thing. Like I can see that argument for younger people, right? But a lot of the people that talking smack on the internet aren't
They're young.
They're not that young.
Yo,
I don't respect you 40 years old repping PlayStation or Xbox sitting there talking about I hate the other box. Like, that's kind of stupid.
I don't get that argument in that respect. So it's just like to me, it's one of those things where it's like when you talk about the single game going over, and I think it's certain sections of the internet feel that's a petty move. Like, oh, I'm gonna pay for this exclusivity for 6 months. I'm gonna pay for it for a year, right? But if you go outright and buy them, you could be mad. But at the end of the day, they bought them. They're always going to be moved over to that other platform. Right. At some point, you're going to have to either deal with it, suck it up, and deal with it, or just be mad. Continue to be mad that it got moved from the platform.
Shout out my boy to Megan. He said, "Yeah, not all of us got money to buy everything," and I get that. Not everybody does have the money to get everything. I get that, right? Everyone makes an informed decision on what they think their platform or their preference or what they think they're going to like. You know, but there's going to be situations where your team didn't make this acquisition. You know what I'm saying, that you was excited about. So what are you then going to do, right? Are you going to continue to be mad and be angry and throw rocks at the screen that they didn't sign this game? Like at some point, it's either you deal with it, you know what I'm saying, or if you're able, you save and you try to figure out a way to get it. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel this whole thing about being mad because it's not on your platform or whatever, to me, it doesn't serve any purpose. It's done. What's done is done. Like you're going to have to make a decision either way. So that's just how I look at it.
I think it comes out of ignorance as well because we literally do the same thing for Netflix and Amazon and Hulu where like they don't make these movies for a certain platform most of the time. The platforms like buy them. And like you're to be honest with like just gamers in general, there needs to be more understanding of how like these things work and these deals are made because like a certain game there has to be deals made to make that money back. Because like say you make a game, right, and then Sony says, hey, we'll pay for your entire development, so you already free and clear,
right,
if you give us
facts,
if you give us exclusive for a year. So you saying like
you gonna stop for them from keeping the lights on in their house so they can have it on your
so they can just have straight up profit after that. Like I'm like, yo, like that's a deal that no one can say no to.
Bro, it's the same argument we had when we had developers on IOP, and they were telling us how the structure of Game Pass was working for them. And they were literally saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, you know, we're getting that money. They like basically Xbox gave them an estimate of what their projection would be, right? So it's like they're getting that up front, and it's such a financial ease, right, for these guys to say, okay, now I can breathe easy. We ain't got to rush. We ain't got to worry about when it's coming in. So it's like for us to tell the developer who needs to keep the lights on, yo, you don't need to take that bag because I need this on everything. Like, come on, we got to be realistic here. It's still a business. It's still making money here. That's the thing we got to think about. Go ahead, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't do that to nobody else. We don't do that to like rappers. We don't do that to like movie makers. But like for some reason, devs we can't make money.
Yeah, you can't make money now, man. I'm mad. You should be putting it on that platform. It'd be on my platform.
Gamers are fickle and they're petty, man. Like when Xbox signed that deal for Rise, I always come back to this one, Rise of the Tomb Raider. They signed it for a year, and there you go. They signed it for a year, and then the vibe when the year was up and it was going to PlayStation, the vibe was like, F that game.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's stupid.
Literally, I heard a lot of that. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you serious that you're not going to play this game because you didn't get it a year ago?
Right.
I didn't really want. You didn't really want it then, because you could have just went out and brought a $200 Xbox and just play the game. Like it's no barrier. Like I don't get the whole mentality to it, because these dudes really think. I think they really think I'm not buying like a PlayStation. Like I haven't had PlayStation my whole life. Like I haven't been sleeping in front of stores before the PlayStation came out. I'm that dude. All right. So just because I say, oh, Xbox X, Y, and Z, so what? Who cares? It's actually fun smoke. That's exactly what it is.
But at the end of the day, look, you joke, right? We know you have a preference, right? But at the end of the day, you don't limit yourself from not picking up a PlayStation 5. You don't limit yourself, say, yo, I'm not going to get Miles Morales because pony this and pony that, right?
And that's the thing. Like, they don't remember the month that he was talking about Spider-Man every single way.
I'm going to be doing that.
Yo, they don't remember. They don't remember when we were sitting there talking about Game of the Year stuff, and King is like, I don't care what y'all said. Last of Us 2 is it. And this is why, and this is and he went in.
I can't wait till we get to our ratings at the end of the year. They're gonna hate me again.
It's like, bro,
because I don't care what comes out from now until then. Last of Us 2 is definitely gonna be it, because ain't no game made me cry and scared to pick up the controller. I paused the game so much because I didn't want to do a certain thing, and those are for the people that still haven't played the game. Better go play it. And I've never felt that level of emotion for a game. I've played the first one. I had emotion in that first one too. But that second one, it ripped my heart out and threw it on the table. And I was like, man.
I know exactly the moment you're talking about. It happened to me too. Because when I threw that rope over that fence, I felt it.
You are ridiculous.
He's ridiculous. I love his message.
I felt it. When you threw that rope, I was like, what rope?
You know the power plug?
Oh my
God. Like it made me feel so dumb. I was like, this is real life. Just throw it over the gate.
Oh my God. Yo, shout out to Debo. Shout out to Debo. He said, I disagree with this statement, King. I think the Patreon tears have caused you more pain than Last of Us.
You didn't like that.
Shout out to Debo.
He definitely, he ain't lying.
That's all I got, man. But so get these J's and get up out of here, man.
8-hour tattoo.
We have Waterway Dragons with the $5 super chat. PS5 dynamic cooling, just like their dynamic 4K. PS4 Pro, LOL. Vapor cooling for the win. Facts. PS5 has a regular fan, so 1990s.
Hey, yo, Peter, shut up.
What Peter said? What he say?
Peter 420.
Oh, 420. He be yes, my man. He talk crazy sometimes. He be talking crazy. He talking crazy.
Peter, shut up.
Let's welcome to the realm, Lord Bobby Mulas.
Oh, Bobby Mulas. Oh.
Oh.
Bobby Mulas. He got mad bread. Bobby Mulas.
Like Lolas.
Yeah, Lolas. What's up? I like that name. What's up?
Then we have Stitch with the $5 super chat. Any thoughts on why you can link Steam and Xbox accounts?
Surprise. Hey, Gabe. How you doing?
Oh, my God. King, are you implying a potential
I'm not implying
foul
anything. You
in
didn't get
Steam
nothing from me.
And
And
Xbox
on to
partnership?
the next one. Who do we have
Yes,
here?
who do we have
This
next?
is a G.
Then we have Black Ronin with the $5 super chat. Game exclusives aren't an issue. It's content exclusives on third-party games. Yeah, this is
Yeah, that's the problem. I
this
don't
is
like
this
that.
is what feels really petty, right?
Yeah, that's petty.
And I think people get over the fact that a game is exclusive at some point. The content stuff, yeah.
If you put a gun in my head, yeah, I prefer the game be exclusive than the content of a third party.
Yeah,
That, I had to live with that death.
No,
that
yeah,
death
fact,
team
but
joint,
to
when y'all
Neil's
had that
point,
gun for a whole year, or y'all had a Nightfall or something for a whole year, that
No,
that
I feel some
really
of it
rubbed
is,
me
I
the
feel
wrong
is
way,
extreme.
man.
But to Neil's point, dudes took the bag.
It
have to.
depends on how many zeros. Like, I feel like if we knew how many zeros, we would understand.
No, you know what? I totally understand it from that point. The only reason why I didn't do it with Destiny, because Destiny is like a college course, and I was not going to go start all over again over there. I'm just not.
That was
not
before
gonna happen.
cross save
Yo,
existed.
it's the same thing they doing right now with this PC stuff. This dude over here, this dude is a PC dude right there, right? He went and he packed up his bags and he went over to PC and started all over again. All his raids, all this stuff. I don't want to hear nothing he's talking about. I'm not doing that,
bro. I feel you. I feel with that 60 frames that wowed me. I was like, okay, this is what we're doing.
You'll be back. Just like you said, I don't care.
Yep, I'll be back December 8th, y'all. December 8th with that field of view slider and that 60 frames come to next gen. I'll be right back full time. Continue what we got.
And we have let me see, Briscoe Son with the $5. Which my motto this gen: PS5 fight games and exclusives, Xbox everything else.
I like that. Yeah, don't limit yourself, brother. Don't limit exactly. Get everything. King Doovy.
Like I ain't playing God of War.
With the $5 super chat. If Microsoft doesn't buy ZeniMax, Google, Amazon would have. ZeniMax wanted to be bought. Sony already has 2 exclusives. ZeniMax, mad love for the show. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's something. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I love the competition in the gaming space. That said, I do not agree with the position, at least at this point, that Amazon is taking and that Google is taking with this. This is our platform, right? And as powerful as those companies are, as much money as those companies are, I would much prefer that one of the big three buy these companies and it stays within those three, than these two other ones, you kind of usurpers come in and try to take those companies.
It's a usurpers.
Honestly, and it sounds bad to say that, but I just don't think at this point in time, looking at streaming as the thing, is the right thing to do. So for me, losing a company like ZeniMax and all of those properties to an Amazon wouldn't sit right with me.
You'd rather be with the people who have a little bit more experience and commitment to gaming from a corporation standpoint,
exactly,
as opposed to somebody new that's a bigger corporate entity, but is just doing it for a streaming purpose kind of thing.
Absolutely.
I get what you're going. And we got a Pixel Bit G, right? $2 super chat. Cough, Cyberpunk, hold my beer. Okay, I'll get low. Cyberpunk coming, bro.
Cyberpunk coming. I'm gonna be honest though, like until it shows me, Hades is my game of the year right now.
Which one?
Hades is my game.
Wow. Okay, now Hades is fire though. I heard good stuff. Then we got
Kingdom. Which at the VGA is Phil gonna say we bought Gabe. You gonna bring out Gabe?
Out Gabe.
That'd be crazy.
Now that's crazy. Then we have Gamer by Choice with the $20 super chat. Great show and thank you for having a passionate dev of color on to discuss his love of gaming. Salute to the Lords and Neil.
Salute. Yeah, we're gonna definitely run that trailer. Don't worry, we're gonna run that trailer back right at the end too. So for the people who missed it, because I know a couple of y'all missed it. But yeah, continue. We got everybody caught up.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, cool, man. So yeah, that was pretty much it as far as that.
is concerned. Let's get into the poll. Let's get up out of here. With both next-gen consoles steadily approaching and now in the hands of the media, what specific technical aspect of next-gen consoles has you the most...
In quotations.
What is it quotations?
I said in quotations.
Oh, that the media has it? Oh my God, you still riding. You still riding. What specific technical aspects of next-gen consoles has you most excited? The choices are A, CPU and GPU, raw power of both consoles. B, NVMe, 6 SSD load times for quicker gameplay. C, 60 frames per second performance mode and pushing up to 120. Yes. Or D, I don't care, too many people excited for paid remasters and back-compat launch games. Shout out to all those in the chat. Those will be the voices. Those will go up later on. I want to salute Lord Neil, but before we salute him, to everybody who missed the trailer, we're going to run it back right now, and we're going to give up a proper outro. So for again, check out my man and get that beat rocking.
Turn up your radio.
Turn it up.
It's coming.
I keep it going like, I keep it moving like, I keep it going like, I keep it going, they ain't bringing me down. I keep on flowing like I live in it now. Like a river, I be driven in style. I'm running wild, now I'm on the way anyway, cause I took a different route. I say it loud, I say it proud, I'm never gonna quit. I'm too legit, need no assist, I'm always in a mix. Ain't never seen anything quite like this. In a league of my own, I'm one of a kind. I be in the zone, I be on the grind, now leave me alone. You wasting my time, the clock's ticking, I'm not slipping, I gotta get it. Every second, every minute, this how I'm living. No ifs and buts about it, that's why I'm winning. Even when they got it, I see the vision, ain't no limit to where I can take it. If you're thinking otherwise, then you're mistaken. Every barrier I'm breaking, you are now in the midst of a legend in the making. And that's a fact, got it like that. One time for your mind, bring it right back. Running the game, and I'm on the right track. I'm running the game, and I'm on the right track.
There.
Was y'all knocking?
It felt like we was always there.
Woo! Was y'all knocking? You know what I'm saying?
Put that fire in the chat.
That fire emoji in there. Was you rocking? You just shoulder moving?
Put that fire in the chat.
Was you running? You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. Yo, shout out again, Lord Neil in the realm. And he's got an amazing Trials of Osiris Destiny story he has to tell us before he gets about it.
Oh yeah, man, come on. So like that's why when I was like, oh, I'm gonna be on that podcast, because like I was Destiny day one. Like
Yes,
I played
sir.
it on my 360 and then switched over and had to run that whole demo back. How many times? Like, Destiny was nothing but that beta at first. But me and my fire team, who we wasn't even trying like that, but we waited for like Trials of Osiris to drop, right? So we kept like hopping out and then hopping back.
Oh, by the way, I hate to
like,
interrupt you. They give you mad fire emojis for your trailer.
Yeah,
I appreciate
the
y'all.
fire
We on it
emojis
right
right now for Never Yield is lit. I just wanted to let you while you tell your Destiny story, but continue.
I appreciate y'all. But we hopped into Trials of Osiris soon as it like dropped, back in the day, back in my day. And me and my fire team, we ran clean sweep. Like
flawless.
Flawless victory. The last game, like we played some real players, I guess.
Like they tried to stumble you.
They almost swept us. There was like one node left, and then my boy, like he got pissed and he turned off his headset, and like I was like, oh god, and then he murdered the whole team.
He hunkered down. He hunkered down.
He swept them so bad.
Oh my
god! When he get mad, he just like run through people.
That's what's up.
And then we we went and got the chest and got all the gear or whatever. And I'm checking online to see who else did it, and no one else did it for like a good hour. IGN didn't have it, nobody. And I was like, they're not tracking it. No one tracked it. So they didn't track it.
And you was literally the first guys that beat Trials of Osiris.
We were the first ones.
And this is on PS4?
Yeah, it's on PS4. I hope somebody got that data. They can prove me right, because I'm sitting over here telling this story all the time with no proof.
Oh, man, yo, let me reach out to Bungie, man. I'm gonna have to reach out to Bungie. We need them Trials of Osiris reparations.
just look at the top 3. I'm in there.
Yo,
that's
salute,
and then I did
brother.
the same. We did the same thing with the other version.
Trials of the Nine.
I forgot. Yeah, Trials of the Nine. Like me and the same crew, we was like, "Hey, let's try it again," and we swept it again. We not even
So
good.
Tony, black out.
We're not even good. We got lucky. You got.
Listen, bro, we
So
believe you,
Tony's
brother.
mad. He's taking off his headset again.
I just wanted my Iron Lord's credit. That's
Nah,
all.
listen, we had to get
There
your
you go.
story
Proper
off, brother.
salute.
Yo, salute to you, number one. Again, Aerial Knights, Never Yield, Neil Jones. Where can the fine people find you? And give us some more information about this game, release platforms. You know, shoot your shot, man.
Yeah. So, like, if you like the game, if you like the music specifically, just come to my Twitter page. If you come to my Twitter page, you know, I post everything and everything. Like, if you like,
What's that
you know,
Twitter? What's that Twitter, brother?
at Ariel_Knight. Just like it's my name. You can copy and paste the name from the title of this video. And just put it into Google. I'm the first one to pop up.
No doubt.
So just follow me. If you got any questions for me, just hit me up. I try to get back to everybody. But we coming to the PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox. You know, all the acronyms of that.
And hopefully Switch Gang. Hopefully Switch Gang coming in hot.
I'm working on other
We're
stuff.
I'm putting pressure on Nintendo today. Nintendo, what's up? My man's out here, man. This be perfect platform on the go with the beats, with the running. Let's get it.
Yeah, and if you're in Detroit, I'm easy to find. You know, in the before times, I used to go to all the Detroit events. So you know, you'll be able to find me. Hit me up.
No doubt, brother. Yo, good to see your journey. An absolute pleasure to have you. Amazing guest about the smoke. Having fun, man. We definitely got to bring you back, as you get closer to release, man. But keep up your journey, brother. Love what you're doing, man. Tremendous story. Tremendous story.
I appreciate y'all.
You already know. Lord Soft. Where can the fine people find you? What you got going on, sir?
Yeah, no doubt, man. Thank you to Neil for coming through. You know what's funny? Like we sit here and I saw somebody in the chat saying we were at almost 5,000 subscribers, and that's kind of bonkers to me, right? And when you start seeing your platform and kind of grow in that way, you realize that you have a duty to do certain things that you don't necessarily think about in the beginning. I remember when my first trip to PAX, right? And I'm like, I'm running around with King interviewing people, and you're kind of wide-eyed at everything because you're engaging in this thing that you've never done before, and you're talking to all these different devs, and you're kind of like starstruck a little bit, right? And then we're about to go to lunch, and King sees some developers in a corner by that escalator, African American developers, and he's like, before we go, I just want to let you know that we're coming right back to interview you guys. I'm going to make sure we interview you guys. And, in that moment, you realize, wait a minute, if we're creating this platform, we have to make sure that part of that is to give a voice to voices that aren't being heard elsewhere.
Facts.
And when we did that with the Swim Sanity developers, right, and right there, everything clicked for me. It's like, okay, this is what we are, right? This is an absolute part of what we are. And to see, and it's in a way, it's a sad thing, right? Because it shouldn't have to be that way. Right. It should be that you have your place in the industry with everyone else, and there's no dividing line. But unfortunately, that's not the world that we live in. So it gives me so much pleasure to have you on here and to know your story and to be able to have a platform where people hear your story and hear about your game and are excited about your game, because this is something that we have to do. This is something that we have to do, absolutely 100%. And for somebody like you who's worked so hard, and it's come to the point where it's like, you know what? If y'all not making that space for me, I'm gonna make my own space.
I love that part. Yeah, that was the part I like.
Congratulations to you, Neil, for your journey, everything that you've done, man. Wish you nothing but the best, all the success, and the Lords are gonna be behind you 100%. When launch comes, we're gonna be right there.
Yes, sir.
100%. So congratulations to you, man.
Yeah,
thank you so much, man.
Absolutely. Lord King, what's going on, sir?
I love the fact that he was down for the messy. I actually love it. I love your attitude. I love that you said, yo, this was going to be my last game. And you was like, yo, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to swing. I'm just going to get up there and I'm just going to hit a home run. I'm going to swing this bat come hell or high water, and it's going to be what it's going to be. And you just freed yourself. And I see the translation into the game. The game looks free. He's unbridled, and then the music is free flowing. I'm telling you, like, when you reach that point where you stop caring, but like you said, I don't care for everybody to love it. I'm making it for a certain amount of group. That me.
I love that.
Those people that have my taste. This is me. If I'm gonna leave a mark, this is the mark I'm gonna leave. And you have your references. You made sure that your name is there. When you said this is my name, when I was 10 years old, it's you know, like it's just those little things. You stay true to you. Like whatever stuff that you was doing before, that you was trying to fit whatever that mold was. This is you. Do you see how fire you are? Like the chat is like, yo, this dude is dope as hell. Like,
even know about it.
So that's it. And I love when we get days like this.
Yes, sir.
Where we could see real original. And I'm not just gonna like go over the fact that you're black. I know that you're black. It was harder.
Right.
You know, I know that because I grew up with that. It's harder for us, right? But I also love the fact that, dude, you doing your thing no matter what color you are. You doing your damn thing. And I know from this point, it's just going to be that much higher. Right. Because you found yourself saying, to hell with it. It's beautiful. So salute for you being here today. I can't wait to get this game because I'm definitely gonna buy it, and I definitely
y'all
go
really know how to make a dude feel better about
it. We gotta sell it. No, bro, because at the end of the day, like Sav said it best, Kick said it best. Like, you know, we just don't see a lot of it, right? So it's our duty to support it. And like I said, what you told Gregor. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Head Up and them guys. Like, and what, you know, as far as when you made your trailer, whenever, like, you know, you wanted, you know, an African American or a outlet of color to present the game. You know, not that you're restricting any other outlets, but you wanted, you made that clear. That resonated. You know what I'm saying? That definitely resonated. Shout out to Gregor. He's saying it comes out to all platforms. I'm gonna hold you to that. But
Greg, you bitch.
Yeah, he out here. Greg out here dry snitching. He trying
to give you more work.
He trying to give you more work. He trying to give you more work. You know what I'm saying? But like, at the end of the day, that really means a lot. So to like Sav said, it's our duty. Like with King, you know what I'm saying? And we're at the shows. You know what I'm saying? Again, we don't see a lot of developers that look like us. So it's so cool to see. And again, hearing your story, hearing your journey. You know what I'm saying? And all the nuances of this game that make it you. And like you said, this might not be for everybody, but it's you. It's all you and what you are going to do. And you like, if they don't like it, that's on them. And so far, so good. We're definitely well received. We're definitely feeling the vibes, feeling the energy. And we can't wait, man. We pulling for you, brother. We pulling for you, man. So
man, y'all so awesome, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So that's
I gotta come back on some.
Oh, you already know.
You know.
Oh yeah, for
that
sure.
King straight whenever he starts.
Yeah, when King start lying. When King start lying, you gotta bring it up.
Yo, you listen, it's a thing going around with the PlayStation. You got blowing the controllers are gonna blow back at you, the system gonna blow at you. You got people that in remote places of the
I'm just
world.
saying, if like the PlayStation is some people's girlfriend, like
yeah, you can't. He out here disparaging, right?
Hey, that's what some people into. Let them
blow that controller.
Right.
That's what they into.
Yo, and listen to you.
Yo, real quick, chat said.
And it would heat up your room. You know, if your room is kind of cold, like PlayStation knows.
Yo, Messi. Shout out to Macho Channel. Love to give it a bit. Yo, they want to know if they're able to pre-order the game. They're able to pre-order. Yo, we
I think you can do something on what is it, Steam?
Okay.
And then as soon as the PlayStation stuff gets settled, then you know you'll be able to pre-order on there too.
No
doubt.
And
that Xbox Game Pass stuff. He ain't saying that part, but I'm over here with that. Yo, listen, if it's gonna be the reason why I buy a digital game on my PlayStation, fine. Okay. Yo, but I'm gonna tell you right now, when Phil Dominus Maximus and Aurelia Spencer comes to you, you take that back.
Bag comes first. Again, like if y'all, as soon as I figure out all this stuff and it's updated and everything, I post everything on Twitter. Please come follow me on Twitter.
Yes,
because normally I don't really care about the clout and stuff like that. But Twitter numbers get you in the room.
All right, so let's do that. Let's do that right now.
I already followed you.
No, but we got to do it for the chat. You know what I'm saying? Who up in here? Listen, man, I'm gonna drop it right now. Please support the brother right now. Again, the Aerial Knight. His Twitter is in there.
Get him at the table. Get him a seat at that table. Let it be a Game Pass exclusive.
Why I gotta be Game Pass?
He ain't got to blow in the controller to make his man jump.
Oh my God, you're ridiculous. You're pushing your agenda. You're ridiculous.
We don't want his game to overheat, hit the PlayStation, so it's fine over here. Everybody, let's go.
PlayStation fans support it, man. It's coming to PS5, coming to all the major platforms, and hopefully Switch game. You know what I'm saying? But look, that's what we got, man. Look, everybody, enjoy your Sunday. Hilarious, fun show. Soft, you got anything with Super Chats?
Yes, sir.
Let's catch up.
I think are we? Hold on a second. Give me 1 second.
I think we caught up.
We're caught up on Super Chat. I just wanted to say quickly, guys, as I said earlier, next week is D-Day. Next week's show will be a big one, ladies and gentlemen. We will be announcing the winners of the Series X and the PS5.
The Halloween show.
Exactly. So if you have not joined the realm yet, be sure you do that. Be sure you do that, because by Saturday evening, that will be the cutoff time.
Yes, new KOS going up on Monday.
Yes, sir.
And on Friday, definitely the new KOS is going to be up. It's Halloween themed. So I don't know. It might be a little hot situation.
Shout out to Big Cloud. He said we missed Super Chats.
Oh, yes. Big Cloud.
Yeah, we got a couple. Yeah, we did. We bugging. We got to get those. We got to do this right. Do this right.
Oh, sorry. Big Cloud. Yes. Another fire show, guys. Salute. That's from Big Cloud.
Thank you.
And then we have Stitch with the $5 super chat. New Patreon tier, King plays Scorn on stream.
Yo, that game look good for me.
Let me get one bad mother, man. He said,
you don't like the Diz pistol?
Order dripping fat eye. No, thank you.
Let me get one bad mother. Great to see Detroit representation. Keep persevering, Neil. You have talent. Thank you, ILP, for keeping Sundays entertaining when my Lions can't. Yo. Savage. Let's go. Get Forte.
Forte with the $5 super chat. That's what I'm talking about. No looter shooter can compare to the GOAT.
Woo!
I wonder where my Destiny hater is at. Cough, my co-host.
Shout out to DPS Podcast. Shout out to Slow-Mo Backclack being slanderous. Oh, we didn't get Dingle Nut join the realm?
Yeah.
No, we didn't. Dingle Nuts.
Oh, wow.
Welcome to the realm. That's
out of control, but God bless.
Dingle Nut.
I think now we're definitely
caught up. Yo, salute.
Yeah. One last thing from our generous donor, Lord Kiswill 26. Yeah. It was not 2 months of Game Pass. It's 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate. He will be donating to the winner of the Xbox Series X.
He hit me in on Twitter.
All right, so we get up out of here. This probably going to be the last week you get Soft's Tinder information. We're going to put it out now for the promo. Everybody, enjoy your Sunday. Attic will be back. He worked double shift. Oh, Sin Vendetta, thank you, brother. $5 super chat. King, why did you kill Mario? Did he see what to say? Why you kill him?
He's looking at you right now.
And on that note, join the realm here, Soft, and we out of here. Peace.
Hi, this is Lord Sovereign from the Iron Lord podcast. As you guys may recall, a few months back, King David OTW announced an amazing giveaway for the Xbox Series X. Well, I'm proud to announce that the Iron Lords podcast will once again be giving away another console at the end of this year. And that console will be a PlayStation 5. You heard correctly. So, how do you get in on this amazing giveaway? Let me explain. If you're already a member of the realm, you're good to go. If you support us either on Patreon or YouTube, you already have a ballot to win this amazing console. And if you support us on both platforms, you have 2 ballots to win this amazing console, as you also have 2 ballots to win an Xbox Series X. So, if you're not a member of the realm, what are you waiting for? Head on over to patreon.com, go to the Iron Lords Podcast Patreon page, become a member of the realm to get your chance to win a PlayStation 5. You can also join us on YouTube/Iron Lords Podcast. Become a member of the realm, and you will also have a ballot to win a PlayStation 5 console. And if you want to support us on both platforms, you'll have 2 ballots for each system to win either a PlayStation 5 console or, of course, as King David said, an Xbox Series X. This is an amazing opportunity that the Iron Lords podcast are so happy to bring to our community because you guys give so much back to us. So again, if you're not a member of the realm yet, what are you waiting for? Go out, join the realm on either Patreon or YouTube, And until next time, I'll see you at the round table.